3-3 في هذه المواجهة. وعودة من بعيد يا رزفان، وعودة من بعيد، وعودة من بعيد. رزفان حلوة حلوة
الأولى يا شباب، مرحبا بكم.
حلوة يا الله يا الله يا الله. من هنا يضيع رزفان ومن هنا يعاقب أليهان. يا الله على هذه المواجهة، يا الله يا لهذه المواجهة. 3-3 بعد التأخير يعودون، بعد التأخير يعودون. ومن هنا كيفن دي بروين.
مرحبا بكم. نهار الاخر في فيفا الفينال.
خلف الدفاعات يريدها رزفان ولكن يستعيد أليهان. ومن هنا باتشو لساكا في اليمين من أعاد الأمل بهدف تقليص
نتفرج.
ولك الكرة يا ديمبلي. الدنبوز البلندوري حلوة خطيرة. لا 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 لا
نصاده.
إلى من تميل يا أيها الكرة؟ إلى من تميلين أيتها الكرة؟ إلى من تميل هذه الكرة؟ إلى من ستذهب؟ من تريد؟ إلى من ستميل يا أليهان ليون؟ الكرة باليسار يداورها بشكل جيد. الله يا أليهان الله. وكأنه يقول من راهن علي يجب عليه بأن يعلم بأنني لن أخذله أبدا. أنا الرهان الناجح، أنا الرهان الناجح. ورزفان يريد أن يعود، يريد أن يتقدم. شعور الانتصار جميل، شعور الانتصار جميل، وأنت أدرى بذلك يا RPP Legends. الكرة الآن في المنتصف لك يا أليهان. يتقدم خطيرة ديمبلي، لعبها إلى كيكا وأنتو جميلة باليسار. إلى من ستميل؟ إلى من ستميل؟ الله على تلك اللقطة والتصدي من كاركاسياس في هذه اللحظة. الكرة تعود في الجهة اليمنى لصالح ساكا، ينزل للمناطق الخلفية في بحث عن هدف رابع، في بحث عن خروج من تحت الضغط الذي أجبره أليهان ليون أن يلعب خلاله. ليونيل ميسي، التمريرات إلى ساكا، قطعها مالديني. باولو جميلة يسار. سلمى هنالك ستبحث عن دخول، وتمريرة وصلت خطيرة عدت إلى كيكا. مرة جميلة لجود إليك يا عثمان في المنتصف، ستصل بالعودة مرة أخرى. تدريج الكرة جيد للغاية. سلمى جميلة، سلمى خطيرة في كرة في اليسار ولكنها تطول. هم هادئون، هم هادئون، هم هادئون للغاية في هذه المواجهة. 3-3 يا فهد، والمواجهة مستمرة بنفس الحماس وبنفس الإثارة.
نعم، عودة خلينا نقول كانت متوقع من أليهان ليون الذي يقدم أداء هجومي رائع جدا، قوة هجومية وتلتها أيضا تماسك دفاعي في هذه المباراة مما أعطاه فرصة للعودة بالتعادل. لكن RPP Legends عنده كلام ثاني، لكن RPP Legends عنده رؤية أخرى، عنده فكرة أخرى. بلينغهام دار، بلينغهام لديمبلي، ديمبلي يا ساتر، ديمبلي بالدوران، لكن الكرة تصل وتقطع من مالديني إلى عثمان ديمبلي الآن الذي يبحث عن زميل. هذه الكرة خطيرة لو راحت لساكا، لو راحت لساكا يا كيكا، تأخرت كيكا إلى ديمبلي. الله، باصك آخر، الله، قلبت الطاولة، قلبت الطاولة. نعم، شوف اللقطة، شوف الباص، شوف الجول، شوف. أصبحت النتيجة 4-3.
ماتش أسطوري هذا. أليهان كان خاسر، تسل جوج، تسل واحد جبونس دابا ولا ربح ب4-3.
يكون بين ليفين وبين أليهان ليون. ياهي اختيارات لمصلحة فريق ريد بول، وياهي عودة، وياهو تقدم بشكل رهيب جدا بعد تأخر ب3-1 يعود للتقدم ب4-3. ما هي الآن التغييرات يا RPP Legends؟ ما هي القرارات التي راح يتخذها RPP Legends للعودة بسلم للعودة للمنافسة على التأهل لدور النصف النهائي؟ يا لها من دقائق متبقي دقائق، اللي راح كثير والباقي ابدا مو قليل، والباقي هو حرفيا اللي هو زبدة المباراة. حرفيا نتكلم عن 20 دقيقة متبقية. ممكن
هذول اللي يربح فيهم هذا يلعب مع اللي يربح ما بين نصادا وفيرغانغ.
18 دقيقة اذا اعزائي المشاهدين. بعد ذلك سوف نتعرف على المتأهل الرسمي الثالث لدور النصف النهائي، وتليه مباراة واحدة سوف ننتظرها على حر من جمر. لكن خلينا في المباراة، خلينا في المباراة. يا الله، كان الرد راح يكون سريع وقاسي من RVP ليجند. شوف الكرة واصلة عندك يا باتشو، الكرة لمالديني، بالديني لبيلينغهام، بيلينغهام ناحية أراخو إلى أورايلي، تدوير الكرة ممتاز، الكرة واصلة للطرف الأيمن عند ليو 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 لو لعبها للأمام فيها خطورة. الله حلوة حلوة، لكن الدفاع يقف بشكل ممتاز في عملية قطع الكرات. ربع ساعة الآن متبقية، المباراة ما زالت هنالك فيها أفضلية بنسبية بشكل أو بآخر على مستوى النتيجة لمصلحة أليها ليون. يا الله، RVP ليجند بعد التوقف يعود بشكل فيه من الشراسة، فيه من الإصرار، فيه من التحدي الشيء الكثير. ماكتوميني يدور يلعب ناحية بيلينغهام، يبحث عن زميل، المساحات مغلقة، الطرق كلها مغلقة. العودة الآن يا رزفان، 10 دقائق فيها كلام يا رزفان، الكلام الآن لمصلحة رزفان. ساكا دار، ساكا لعب، لكن الدفاع يقف ويخرج الكرة إلى رمية جانبية. مرة أخرى هنالك توقف آخر، هنالك توقف آخر لمدة 10 دقائق أو 10 دقائق أخيرة، ويبدو لي بأن التوقف كان من مدرب أليها ليون، لأن شاهد هنالك في يعني أفضلية واضحة لرزفان، فحب إنه ممكن يكسر الرتم، حب ممكن إنه يعمل خطة لمحاولة تقليل الرتم بالنسبة لرزفان، لتشتيته، لوضعه في الضغط أكثر. اللاعب الآن يبدأ يطالع الوقت، يبغى يحسب حساب كم باقي لي فرصة، يبغى يحسب حساب مليون فكرة، يبدأ يفكر بالتبديلات، يبدأ يفكر بالتكتيكات، ايش ممكن اسوي، ايش ما ممكن اسوي. كل هذه اللحظات الان شوف على وجه مثلا رزفان، في حال انه ما كان مركز في عملية اتخاذ القرار راح يتأثر عليه سلبا، وراح يضعه تحت الضغط في الدقائق 10 الأخيرة من زمن هذه المباراة. كرة واصلة عن جواو نيفيز لساكا، ساكا لموسيالا، موسيالا الآن يا أليها ليون، هل من الممكن أن تضاعف النتيجة؟ هل من الممكن أن تنهي هذه المباراة؟ هل من الممكن أن تنهي هذه المباراة؟ لكن أورايلي يقطع الطريق بشكل ممتاز. الكرة واصلة عندك يا أورايلي، يلعبها على الطرف، لكن ممتاز التدخل الدفاعي. فيها كلام هذه الهجمة، فيها كلام، فيها كلام. هل نعني بأن الكلام انتهى، بأن ماكتوميني أنهاها؟ لا والله، بيلينغهام يرفض. الكرة مرتدة الآن، 10 دقائق موعودين بإثارة، موعودين بمباراة سريعة، موعودين بإثارة يا سلمى. الآن على الطرف الأيسر دوران، حبت تنزل كورة تلعب ناحية سكوت ماكتوميني إلى بيلينغهام، لكن ممتاز يا ماكتوميني هنالك بقطع الكرة. عليها اليوم، هل ينهيها؟ هل ينهيها؟ فيها لقطة، فيها سرعات، فيها محاولات، فيها قتل الرتم، فيها بحث عن زميل. سلمى لماكتوميني، استعجل في التمرير، استعجل في التمرير، باتت مرتدة الآن، هذه فيها الآن ارتداد خطير، لكن الباص كان واضح في لقطة الماضي. عليها الليون، 5 دقائق متبقية على نهاية هذه المباراة، ما زال يخسر الكرات، لا يوجد هنالك خبرة بالنسبة لأليها الليون، قد تكلف الكثير، قد تكلف أن نذهب لأشواط إضافية. يا ساتر، صدها بوجهه
ديال الماتش،
صدها بوجهه،
بس يدور الكرة يضيع الوقت.
بوجهه بيديه برجليه،
5 دقائق يقدر صافي يدوز كرة ويسلي الماتش.
عن شباكه في هذه الدقائق المتبقية. 4 دقائق فقط، 4 دقائق
RVP ليجند ضغط عليه تا هو كيعرف مسخوط يدير بريسينغ.
اوه
نايس.
لمسة واحدة موسيالا، ليش ما لعبها؟ لأنه يبغى يكسب الدقائق، كل شيء الآن عشان تكسب المباراة لابد أن تكسب دقائقها. يا سكوت يا ماكتوميني، يا دورانك يا سكوت، يا كورة يا سكوت، يا سلام على القوة البدنية، يا سلام على هذه الكرة من ماركوس أراوخو.
هذه آخر فرصة تكون عندك.
هنالك قد تكون هجمة أخيرة. يا بوكايو يا ساكا، يا ساكا يا كبير، يا ساكا يا كبير، يا ساكا يا نجم. دوران لديمبلي الآن يبحث فيها عن المهاجم، عن ليو، هو الحل دائما. وهنا سلمى، هنا سلمى هي الحل، هي الحل. سلمى هي
دقيقة 91 تعادل كريزي.
RVP سلمى 4-4
سخاط
4-4، وهذا هدف ما أروعه. الله، شوف دار
حمقيات. اوه لا لا
الزاوية البعيدة
سرب عليه
وجول.
معلم.
حطها في الزاوية البعيدة وجول. أصبحت المباراة فيها تعادل مع اللقطة الأخيرة. كان ينتظر اللقطة الأخيرة. شوف الجنون الذي يملأ وجوه اللاعبين والمدربين والمعلقين في هكذا مباراة مجنونة يا صالح. 4-4 انتهت أشواطها الأصلية.
أول مباراة نشوفها تروح للأشواط الإضافية تقريبا في هذه البطولة. كل المواجهات يعني حتى اللي كانت تعادل كان دور مجموعات، فكانت الأمور تمشي ويحسبون نقطة وصلى الله وبارك. اليوم نشاهد بأن هذه المواجهة الكبيرة للأمانة يعني أعطتنا يعني الشيء اللي كنا متوقعينه، الأجواء اللي كنا متوقعينها، المستويات اللي كنا متصورين إن راح نشوفها تقريبا. هذه تقريبا أول مواجهة في الاقتصاد نشاهدها، خلينا نقدر نقول سيداتي وسادتي تكون متكافئة، ونقدر نقول بأن تجي دقيقة 80 والانتصار مو محسوم. هذه أول مواجهة تقريبا ليفين كان حاسمها، بونانو كان حاسمها. اليوم قاعدين نشوف إنه في توجيهات كثير راح تكون موجودة. صراحة هي صعبة للغاية. هذا صور سيلفي ولا هذا غريب، ولكن على كل حال نشوف في توجيهات حاضرة. الأمانة أنا يعني لو كنت لاعب وفي هذه المواجهة وفي هذا الدور تقريبا ما اتوقع اني بقدر امسك اعصابي من التوتر اللي بيكون موجود. تخيل الاجواء، تخيل الستيج، تخيل كذلك الكاميرات في كل مكان وجوائز البطولة ايضا، ولا سيما خلينا نقول بانه هذه اكبر واهم بطولة بالنسبة لكل لاعب. نشوف اعادة الاهداف، هدف تقليص الفارق من بوكايو ساكا في هذه المواجهة اللي عاد فيها في اللقاء إلى 3-3، وهذا هدف الثالث اللي جاء من كيكا في هذه اللقطة. بعد ذلك نستطيع أن نشاهد ردة الفعل اللي كانت حاضرة. ولكن الآن نعود إلى استكمال المواجهة. أهلا وسهلا بكم سيداتي وسادتي هنا في هذه القمة، وهنا في العودة، وهنا في هذه المواجهة. الكرة ترفض بأن تذهب لطرف على حساب طرف آخر، بل تريد أن تسهرنا شيئا فشيء، أكثر فأكثر. تريد أن نجعلنا أو تجعلنا ننتظر حتى اللحظات الأخيرة، وحتى قد نذهب إلى ركلات جزاء. لست متأكدا ما إن كنا سنذهب إلى تلك المرحلة. عثمان ديمبلي هنالك يبحث عن كرة، وصلت التمريرة في اليمين، ساكا مرت جميلة إلى ليونيل، عادت إلى جود بينينغهام، ولكن يقطعها لهان ليون. من هنالك يريد أن يسجل، ولكن رزفها في تلك اللقطة، قطعها لتعود مرة أخرى إلى ليونيل ميسي، مرت إلى عثمان. من هنا رزفان يبحث عن كرة جميلة في الجهة أو بالمنتصف. في هذه اللحظات يدور ويعود إليك يا ماكتوميني. 4-4 سيداتي وسادتي، 4-4. وكل شوية نشاهد لقطة، وكل لحظة نشاهد هجمة، وفي كل ثانية هنالك خطوة، في كل ثانية هنالك خطوة. ماكتوميني في تمريرات مرت إلى سلمى خطيرة،
كريزي اليوم.
في كل لحظة هنالك خطورة، في كل ثانية هنالك خطورة، وفي كل لقطة وفي كل تسديدة هنالك هدف. هان ليون يعود، هان ليون يسجل، والجماهير تحتفل بخامس الأهداف يا ليون.
نعم 5-4. إذا عودة موفقة لهان ليون في هذه المباراة الكبيرة التي يقدم من خلالها أداء رائع. ماذا عن عودة يا الله. قريبين من أن نشاهد ردة فعل سريعة. كان اون جول قريب، كان هدف عكسي، لكن ميسي
على بيت كريزي. حمق المسيس هذا، حمق.
ليو باليمين، ليو بالشمال، حطها نعم على يسار حارس المرمى لتصبح النتيجة الآن 5-5. يا لها من مباراة في أشواطها الإضافية، نقلتنا إلى ليفل آخر، انقلنا إلى ليفل آخر يا آلهة ليون. دور فيها يا آلهة ليون. هل من هدف في الخمس الدقائق الأخيرة يضع الأمور بشكل أكثر صعوبة، بشكل أكثر إثارة؟ نعم يا جواو يونيفيس، لكن الكرة عادت، الكرة ما زالت موسيالا إلى كيك، قد تكون ماكتوميني، لكن مالديني. هل هنالك ردة فعل أخرى غير متوقعة راح تكون؟ ساكا الآن يا سلام على الطرف راح، حب يرجع الدفاع للمناطق الخلفية، وحب يدور بليو مو سليبة، يقطع الكرة بشكل ممتاز. شوف الارتداد الآن السريع، شوف الكرة يلعبها يا سلام، الكرة خطيرة ناحية من قد تصل لموسيالا، لكن تأخر
نزقل.
عملية الدربل لنصل إلى الهجمة الأخيرة، إلى الكرة الأخيرة يا سكوت، إلى الكرة الأخيرة يا سلمى. الكرة الآن ممتازة ناحية سكوت ماكتوميناي، أكيد نعم ناحية سكوت ماكتوميناي، هذه خطيرة، ضربة ركنية. هل من الممكن أن يسجل هدفا آخر من عن طريق ضربة الركنية كما فعل في اللقطة أو في الهدف الأخير حينما حاول يلعب الكرة بطريقة فيها تدريج ولعب إلى ميسي ومن خلالها سجل الهدف الخامس. شوف الآن ليو، شوف ليو حب يحاول يسوي فيها مهارة أو يحاول أنه يضع اللاعبين يعني يتوقعون أنه راح يسوي فينش شوت ويذهب باتجاه المرمى، لكن قراها بشكل جدا ممتاز عليها ليو. مباراة حتى الآن في ظروفها، في نتائجها، في ضغوطها، نحن نحس بالضغط، نحن كمعلقين نحس بالضغط الرهيب، فما بالك بالمدرب، فما بالك باللاعب، فما بالك بالفرق، وكل واحد منهم أكيد قاعد يطالع لاعبه أو الروستر الخاص فيه. أكيد كل هذه المباراة فيها من الضغوطات الشيء الكبير جدا، لكننا نتجه إلى الربع ساعة الأخيرة، 15 دقيقة متبقية فقط على نهاية هذه المباراة، وما زال هذا ربما قد يكون التوقف الأخير، لأن لا يوجد لأي لاعب أعتقد فرصة للتوقف، كل لاعب استنفذ الجميع فرصة في التوقف. لكن 5-5 نتيجة حتى الآن فيها تعادل. هل من هدف راح يخطف أجواء هذه المباراة؟ هل من كرة راح تكون هي لقطة الختام بالنسبة لهذه المباراة؟ سنشاهد، سننتظر، سنبحث، سنترقب. يا الله يا سلمى في هذه التصويبة الماضية، لكن ايكر كاسياس يلوذ عن شباكه بطريقة ممتازة. شوف الكرة ناحية لأراوخو لليو إلى بيلينغهام، يا سلام، حلوة تمريرتين سريعة كانت في لقطة ماضية، لكن شوف جواو نيفيس يلعب ناحية ساكا، يتأخر فيها ناحية من كيكا إلى موسيالا إلى كيكا إلى ساكا، لكن الدفاع ممتاز في اللقطة الماضية ويقطع الكرة بشكل ممتاز ورهيب. الكرة الآن بالعشر دقائق الأخيرة، ما الذي من الممكن أن يحدث يا موسى، أو عفوا يا عثمان؟ الله على موسى ديمبلي، الله على لاعب توتنهام هوتسبير في أعوام ماضية، كان من اللاعبين المميزين في خط الوسط، لكن هذه المباراة حتى الآن في الوسط 5-5. هل من أحد يرجح كفته على الآخر؟ هل من كرة؟ نعم نفتح الآن يا ساتر يا
ضيع بيدي التعادل.
ما الذي أضعته يا RVP ليجند في اللقطة الماضية؟ ما زالت عنده الفرصة يا الله، ما الذي يفعله إيكر كاسياس؟ يتصدى في كل مكان، يتصدى لكل لقطة، يتصدى لكل فرصة. الفرصة الآن، الله على هذا الأوفسايد الآن في هذه اللقطة، عمل مصيدة ممتازة في الكرة الماضية. متبقي تقريبا علي هان، ما أعرف ايش قاعدين يتكلمون، لكن الكلام ما في وقت لقراءة أي شيء، ما في وقت لقراءة أي أحداث. الأحداث متواصلة، الأحداث متوترة، الكرة خطيرة، لكنها تصل ناحية إيكر كاسياس إلى أورايلي ماكتوميناي جواو نيفيس. يا لها من مباراة، يا لها من فرص، يا لها من إثارة، حتى اللقطة الأخيرة حتى الآن. لا، هذه
نارغي سالم معه كفنه
حسبت من
كفنه صافي
ليون وعن طريق كيكا. شوف الدوران،
ولكن 5 دقائق يقدر،
شوف الجول من آلها الليون،
يقدر يرجع مازال.
نعم يحسم المباراة. مدربة هادي جدا، وهنالك أيضا مدربة قاعد يقول لا أهدى، لسه المباراة ما انتهت، لسه نمتلك 5 دقائق أخيرة من زمن هذه المباراة. 5 دقائق، هل من الممكن أن يحدث شيئا آخر يا صالح؟
والله على القمة هذه كل شيء وارد، والله كل شيء ممكن يكون موجود. اليهان ليون وكأنه يبرهن بأن ثقة الشباب في الاستديو يعني في محلها، وكأنه يقول لا تخافون ما بخذلكم. طبعا شفنا المواجهة كيف انه استطاع رزفان يتقدم بفارق كبير. نتكلم عن الدور هذا بالطبع فارق هدفين يعتبر كبير للأمانة، وبعد ذلك العودة تعديل من اليهان ليون. كذلك شفنا يتقدم، يرجع رزفان بهدف ميسي في الدقائق الإضافية، وبعد ذلك نشوف هدف التقدم الآن لاليهان ليون. التوقف هذا قد يكون نوعا ما لمصلحة اليهان ليون، لأن رزفان يعني اتوقع انه بيبيعها خلاص. انت باقي 5 دقائق من وقت اللعبه فقط، خسران بفارق هدف، يعني انت خسران يعني تخسر 6 ولا 7 او انك تتعادل، هي خربانه زي ما يقولون. فاما انك انت تستقبل المزيد ولا ولكن سنرى ذلك في اللحظات القادمه للامانه. مواجهه صعبه للغايه وتحمل توتر كبير. إذا نعود سيداتي وسادتي في هذه المواجهة وفي المواجهات الختامية أو في اللحظات الختامية لهذه المواجهة. 5 دقائق أصبحت 4، ولديك يا رزفان كل الأمور تشير إلى خروجك من البطولة، إلا إن كان لديك شيء آخر. رزفان خارج المنطقة، ليونيل هنالك طالت وقعتها بين الشوط عندما رفعت صوتي، وهنا ستأتي
احمق الله يلحمه.
قلتها سابقا توقعتها من الشوط، ولكنه تطول وتطول لتسكن بالشباك. والله رايحين بلنتيات، والله رايحين الى ركلات الحظ، والله رايحين لها، ما يبون يخسرون وما يبون ينهون المباراة، والله ما يبون ينهون المباراة. هدفين لرزفان بنفس الطريقة وبنفس الاسلوب من خارج المنطقة، وصواريخ تقدم في هذه المواجهة. ويا الله على هذه المواجهة وعلى هذه السهرة، وكيف ستكون وكيف ستنتهي، وإلى أين ستذهب يا رزفان، وإلى أين ستذهب يا ليهان اليوم في هذه المواجهة. صعبة. وصدقوني عندما أقول بأن هنالك إمكانية ولو أنها بسيطة، ولكن هنالك إمكانية بأن يكون هنالك هدف حاسم في اللحظات القادمة. ولكن بنفس الوقت يعني أنت كلاعب في هذه اللحظات المتبقية، في الوقت القليل جدا المتبقي، يعني عزيزي المشاهد فكر فيها وجاوب في الشات وعطني الإجابة. إذا كنت مكان أحد اللاعبين، هل كنت راح تتهور وراح تهاجم في بحث عن هدف أخير يحسم اللقاء، في الجانب الآخر ممكن تستقبل هدف، ولا بتحافظ على الكرة وديني بلنتيات، ووقتها يعني المحظوظ أكثر خلينا نقول يفوز، ومن يستطيع قراءة الكرة أكثر هو من سينتصر. الآن نعود إلى أجواء هذه القمة المثيرة، الآن نعود إلى أجواء هذه المواجهات الكبيرة، الآن نعود إلى هذه القمة وإلى القمة التي يتبقى منها دقيقة واحدة من وقتها الأصلي، وبعد ذلك إلى ركلات الترجيح. الكرة لدى ماكتوميني، عادة إلى رايلي في الخلف إلى باتشو جميلة، جواو نيفيس في اليسار هنا، بل باليمين، بل في منتصف الملعب. الآن راحت في اليمين، الآن الكرة نستطيع أن نقول بأنها باليمين. رونالد جراخو يبحث عن آخر كرة، أليهان ليون يريد أن تكون له آخر تسديدة. أليهان ليون يدور من أجل الوصول ومن أجل الذهاب إلى الأدوار القادمة. خرجت خطأ
ضيالكم
ركلات الجزاء
ستريس امسكي.
ركلات الحظ، والآن سينفذون. أين سينفذون وأين ستلعب وأين ستكون الكرة خطيرة.
اوكي يبدأ أليهان. نايس.
الأول يا ليون من هنالك يا رزفان سيسدد. رزفان وين
نايس.
الأول يأتي كذلك ويحيى عصام فوق يمين بيكملها يمين رزفان بيكملها يمين. لعبت نعم، قلتها لك يا ليهان. الآن وين أليهان باليسار يا ليهان. يا الله شكلهم ما يبونها تخلص، رزفان
شوي
بنفس الزاوية وهنا ليهان
نايس.
والرهان هدف. ولا ليونيل لك يا رزفان من أجل الراس.
المدرب كيقول له فين يتيري وفين يمشي.
إلى من ستميل الكرة الأخيرة سجلت لك، الأخيرة يا رزفان،
الأخرى لمارك ربح.
ولا لسه باقي يفكرون يتذكرون ويحللون يخططون يصوبون.
نايس. الله يلربح. برافو معلم. اربي في ليجند ربح. يلعب دابا مع اللي ربح من فيرغانغو وناساد نصف النهائي.
بعد لقاءين كسر عظام صارت فيه، والله كسر عظام، والله ما يكسر المفتاح هذا، كسر عظامه.
اليوم يكون مسكين في قوس.
وعلى هذه الركلات مواجهة كبيرة.
كان رابح الماتش 3 دقائق، ضيع كورة تمرك عليه البيت في آخر ثانية.
لحظة كسر المفك.
كريزي. برافو RVP ليجند.
A lot of fun to watch. I can't imagine how it felt to play it. I can see the emotions just pouring out of you right now. How are you feeling?
I'm just shaking and I feel like I want to cry, but I have no words. GG's.
You've been playing this game a long time. Where's these tears and the emotions coming from? Does this feel like a long time coming?
Yeah, I mean, I've just been working for this moment and been dreaming for this moment for a long time. So now it just feels like I am getting rewarded, and thanks God for everything.
Incredible performance, you held it, the composure was incredible like we've said from the start of this tournament. Unfortunately, RVP, you've got to do a piece of business over here. Unfortunate for your opponent, of course, not for you. Your dream lives on, you are into the semi-final. A key must be crushed here. We'll come back to RVP, but for now, the youngest player in the tournament bows out, but make no doubt about it. The future looks incredibly bright for AmineMaTue.
دمار.
The time's just not now for him. RVP, just come with me for a moment. Just briefly, just walk with me just for a second here. Because I want you to really soak this up. This trophy, let's keep going back. Let's keep going back. Because you're now just 2 steps away from a lifelong dream of yours. What would it feel like? What would it mean to you to get your hands on this?
This is the biggest trophy like for FC competitor, and it means everything.
Thank you for wearing your heart on your sleeve, and congratulations on an incredible performance. See you in the semi-finals, a worthy winner. Commiserations to our loser here, but we move on. One more quarter-final left to play.
اوكي بقي غير الماتش ديال نصادا وفيرغانغ.
إذا شاهدنا الاحتفالية وشاهدنا الفرحة العارمة بعد هذه المواجهة. طبعا ستكون تلك الفرحة حاضرة. أنت شفت السيناريو وشفت المباراة وشفتوا اللي صار، لكن خلنا نروح البريك وبعدها المحللين بيعطونا كل اللي صار.
كأس العالم تحقيق قوة اللعب، قوة كلنا نتشاركها، تجمعنا وتكملنا، ومن هذه القوة بنينا مدينة القدية. اللعب يحين.
أعزائنا المشاهدين، في أشياء كثيرة قاعدة تصير في المسرح الأول، لكن لا ننسى أن EWC ما هو فقط المسرح واحد، عندنا 4 مساء الحين وفي مختلف البطولات، واليوم النهائي حق ببجي، فلازم بدنا نتكلم مع الستيج هوست حق ببجي عشان يشرح لنا اكثر. بارني, how you doing, man?
Hey, Fancy, I'm
Tell me,
good.
what's going on? What's happening with PUBG?
So essentially what we have right now is one team running away with it. Virtus Pro are the only team that's currently in the smash zone, which means that they're the only team that can win it before all of our 6 matches are finalized. Now, sitting right underneath them, we have the Vicious Esports, we have Na'Vi, and we've got Team Falcons as well. They're all nipping at their heels, but they're still like 30 points back. So at the moment, it's like a race for second place.
So from the, the Arabic fan standpoint, they only care about 2 teams, let's be honest. It's Falcons and Twisted Minds. So you mentioned Falcons, but what's happening with Twisted Minds?
Twisted Minds, they're kind of in that 6th, 7th kind of position right now.
They're the title defender, right?
Exactly. They're defending their title right now at the Esports World Cups. They need to start making some moves if they're going to climb this leaderboard and hopefully maybe secure second place.
All right, so basically VP is almost going to take it all unless something happens, which we're about to find out.
Yeah, we're about to find it out.
Perfect. Thanks, Marnie.
No problem.
زي ما سمعتوا اعزائنا المشاهدين، عندنا كميه اشياء كثيره قاعده تصير في المسرح. في بي عندهم فرصه ياخذون البطوله كامله، فالكونز وراهم على طول، توستد مايندز التايتل ديفندر الى الان بعيدين، فاحتمال كبير ان نشوف فريق في بي يرقى بعد شوي او ممكن نشوفهم بعد كم ساعه، الله اعلم شو اللي بيصير. يعطيكم العافيه ونرجع لكم على طول في الاستديو.
حياكم الله في EWC في اليوم الأخير لبطولة EAFC دور الثمانية. شفنا قبل الفاصل مباراة امتدت إلى الأشواط الإضافية، تمكن رزفان من الفوز على إلهان ب5-4. عبد العزيز، كيف شفت اللقاء؟
أول شيء ألف مبروك لرزفان. بصراحة إلهان ضيعها من بين يديه، المباراة كانت في المتناول. دقيقة 85-86 كانت عندك الكورة في منتصف ملعب رزفان. ليه ما تدور الكرة؟ ليه ما تمسك كورتك؟ ليه ما تهدي اللعب؟ دور المدرب وين؟ صحيح. دورك أنت كلاعب محترف وين؟ ليش قاعد تلعب العشوائية هذه؟ اليهان ضيع مباراة بشكل كبير للأمانة، حتى في الأشواط الإضافية تقدم كان فارق بهدف، ما قدر حتى يحافظ على الليد مرة ثانية، ونفس المشكلة رجع وعادل النتيجة. راسفان اليهان ضيع مباراة سهلة ما بين يديه، يستاهل الخسارة وراسفان يستاهل الفوز.
بالنسبة لي أنا مباراة انقسمت إلى جزئين. الجزء 90 دقيقة كان فيها أفضل اليهان، أفضل وبفارق، يعني رزفان تقريبا كان يعتمد
حتى
على
الشوط الأول.
أي حتى الشوط الأول، حتى وقت ما كان متقدم رزفان 3-1 كنت أشوف اليهان أفضل. رزفان معاه ميسي نسخة كأس العالم تو مخلص من أمريكا، جاي هنا
يفنس
هاتريك وأسيستين، يعني بصراحة كان يلعب فيه بشكل جدا ممتاز. ففي 90 دقيقة الأولى اليهان كان أفضل، لكن ما استغل، ضيع فرص جدا جدا كثيره. زي ما قال عبد العزيز كان متقدم حتى في اخر الدقائق وما قدر يحافظ على التقدم، يعني كان باقي 4 دقائق افتراضيه 5 دقائق افتراضيه، سهل جدا انك تحافظ على الكره في هذا الوقت. رحنا للاشواط الاضافيه، رازفان كان افضل، ورغم ذلك تقدم اليهان وبرضه لسه ما حافظ على تقدمه. في اخر الدقائق قدر رازفان انه يسجل هدف التعادل، بعد كذا اتجهنا الى البلنتيات، والبلنتيات طبعا 50-50 حظ بالنهايه.
شوف عبد الله، انا عندي مشكلتين مع اليهان. المشكله الاولى اعتماده على التسديد خارج منطقه الجزاء بشكل متكرر، وهذا الشيء خلاص عرفه، دائما تلاحظ رازفان عرف الطريقه هذه، صار يقفل عليه، وهذه مشكله، يعني انت ما عندك تنوع في اللعب. المشكله الثانيه اعتماده على لعب العمق بشكل متكرر برضو. ليش انا العب عمق؟ ليش انا ما اوسع عن طريق الاجنحه؟ انا كل اللعيبه عندي كلهم الجناح اليمين والجناح اليسار كلهم مهاجمين داخلين داخل الصندوق، فلازم اخلي واحد على الاقل على الجناح يكون عندي فرصه اني اوسع مع اللي هو مع الظهير، اخلي الظهير يطلع معي. لكن هذه مشكله ان اليهان صراحه مشكلته في اللعب دائما ما تحس انه حافظ كثير، وهذه المشكله يا عبد الله.
يعني ما عنده تنوع في الحلول.
نعم، التنوع بالحلول، اعتماد على العمق في كل الاهداف، اعتماد على العمق. لا، لازم يكون عندك حل اخر، لان صراحه الرازفان قدر انه يضغط عليه من بعد الاكسترا، الشوط الاضافي الاول والشوط الاضافي الثاني، قدر انه يتفوق عليه بسبب انه خلاص عرف لعبه وطريقه اللعب، انه خلاص انا بلعب على العمق، بلعب على هذه الطريقه اللي انا خلاص تعودت عليها. لكن لازم يكون عندك حل من الحلول. لكن اعتقد ان زي ما قال عبد العزيز قبل ما نخش مع الاستوديو، قلنا لا شكل عامل الخبره صراحه يعني فقدها صراحه.
هو في الوقت اللي كان فيه اليهان يعتمد على الفنس وانهاء الفنس، ما كان يسجل اهداف. اول ما كان يغير الى الشوتات الارضيه، الدريفن شوت، كان على طول يسجل اهداف. فكنت شايفه خصوصا بالشوط الاول معتمد على الفنس اعتماد زايد، يعني كان يضيع عليه اهداف جدا جدا كثيره. في الشوط الثاني نعم حاول، سجل تقريبا 4 أهداف ورجع للمباراه من جديد، لكن للاسف مسألة الخبرة ومحافظة انك تحافظ على فوزك بعد ما تتقدم، يعني هذه مهارة لازم يمتلكها اي بطل عالم. الى الان للاسف ما امتلكها اليهان، فللاسف ما وصل معنا الى دور نصف النهائي.
المبروك لرزفان اللي خلينا نقول يكمل سيطرته على لقاءاته مع الهان، وهارد لك الالهان اللي تعتبر اول بطوله له، فبالتالي حيكسب منها خبره كبيره. خلينا نروح الان نقلب الصفحه على اخر لقاءات اللي هو دور الثمانيه، مباراه كبيره نتكلم عن نسادا وفيرجانك. كيف شاف اللقاء يا جابر؟
اتكلم عن اقوى هجوم من ناحيه نسادا، اتكلم عن 50 هدف، هذا اللي انا اشوفه اختبار صعب صراحه لاندرس، لكن هو الميزه اللي عنده نسادا انه دائما يتفوق صراحه عبد الله من ناحيه اللي هو الفارق بالاهداف، دائما يفرق فيها عبد الله.
طيب عشان بس نراجع معاكم ايش اللي صار في الكوارتر فاينل لدور الثمانيه. بونانو تمكن من الفوز على هازارد، وليفي فين تمكن من الفوز على نيكولاس، فبالتالي المباراه اللي حتكون قادمه في السيمي فاينل بونانو ضد ليفي فين. بينما إلهان خسر من رزفان، فبالتالي تأهل رزفان عشان يقابل الفائز من نسادا وفيرجان. كمل جابر.
شوف بعد برضه اتكلم عن النقطه المهمه صراحه عند نسادا هي الحاله الهجوميه، لكن برضه احنا ما اختبر صراحه اختبار قوي من ناحيه لاعب هجومي زي اندرس من اللعيبه المميزين اللي عنده، يعني اشوف انه موهبه صراحه في اختياره. في امس كنا في اختياره في الباص دائما في الوقت المناسب، اختياره في التايمنج عفوا في الباص دائما هو مميز صراحه. وسالتني عن موضوع انه كيف جابر يمر من المدافعين بالطريقه هذه، لا تلاحظ دائما اندرس اول ما يرجع من اللاعب من الخلف دائما ويحاول يعطي المحور دائما على طول المهاجم اللي متمركز معه يلعبه بالتايم الصح، فهذا الشيء اللي يشوفه اعتماده دائما. لو تلاحظ ما يلعب على اللي هو الكرات البينيه الطويله ولا يلعب على التمريرات القصيره، لا يحاول انه يشوف اللاعب اللي امامه قدامه يلعبه اللعب البيسك، وهذا الشيء اللي يميزه التايمنج، وبرضه يميزه انه في ناحيه الضغط جدا ممتاز. لو تلاحظون دائما اندرس يلعب على اللي هو على الكمبيوتر، وبرضه يعتمد على نفسه من ناحيه المانو، وهذا الشيء اللي يتفوق فيه اندرس.
حيث لنا هذا كثروا بزاف لا
That we should highlight that this team made it out of groups at the World Cup, and they finally fell to Brazil in the round of 32. It was a very intense game with a goal near that 90th.
Absolutely, they've got a unbelievable goalkeeper as well.
They do.
They've got a special item in game for his performance, and there was a competing player who still plays now. Webb Nasri plays for this country.
Oh, I played against him back in 2019. Where was he from? I think I know. Should we tell them? No. In Ireland? Somewhere down like in the bottom half of the globe. Might start with a letter J. If you haven't been paying attention, let it be known in the chat so all of your friends can win a few packs. Jaime, final clue. Where is this awesome mafioso outfit from?
Oh, I'm wearing a full Issei Miyake set. So Issei Miyake, do you know where it's from?
I think so. All right, let's get back into the discussion around this matchup. Mystery Nations can help you score in-game. But if you're looking to score $70,000, you got to win this quarterfinals. And these two, if you watch the groups, were favorites. I feel like Anders, the man on the right, kind of threw everything off. He entered into that bracket with the 10th seed on the other side. Nasada powered into the top 8 as expected with 49 goals. He led all competitors through the league portion.
I feel like there has been a narrative between here at the analyst desk that everyone's been saying that Nasada is going to take this. Surely Anders is the favorite to win this, Rich.
Group
I spoke to Anders on the main stage before we got going today when the guys were sort of doing their walkouts and practicing with the guys sort of the interviews. He said he hates this bracket run. He hates the bracket run.
He doesn't like the hard run.
He doesn't like the hard run. He said he always seems to get the hardest run at tournaments, and he really doesn't like this individual game. Nasada's a player that if Anders switches off for a second, he might concede 5 or 6 goals. He knows the jeopardy in this match.
Now, Anders is also the guy who said, I don't take it too serious in the league play. I know I just have to show up and perform when it comes to the knockouts. Anders, you don't have to have a hard bracket if you come through with the highest seed, and that's exactly what Nasada did. 5 wins, just 1 loss before getting into the knockout stages. What do we need to know about the youngster in this match?
He can play 4-4-2. He can play 4-4-1-1. So he has some tactical changes. He goes forward. He scores goals.
And he won the virtual Bundesliga title this season. He's got a chip to his name in this calendar year. It gave him a lot of confidence coming into the back end of the season. And I think he truly believes he's going to be Anders Vergan.
Final 60 seconds before I get your predictions. Real quick, why is this such a big story for Anders? For those who don't follow FC closely, he is 4 for 4 on the year, right?
Absolutely, yeah. The E-Euros, the E-Serie A, the E-Champions League and the FC Pro Open. He's going for the 5P. No one has ever dominated a calendar year like this before. This would be generational.
Hami, do you think he's inspired by the money or the trophies?
Trophies. I don't think he cares about money. He just wants to do the clean sweep. He wants to be the GOAT. And I feel after today, he'll make it happen.
Trying to prove he is the head of the herd. Anders Vergang signed by the Falcons, a star looking to prove he deserves his green jersey. Can he get the job done? Well, he's got to take on the number 2 seed after a league play. Nasada has been on fire, and he's just a few goals away from the semifinal. Let's send it down to the stage to get this thing started.
Mesdames et messieurs, bon retour avec nous sur la scène de la STC Arena. And just for the record, I am a catastrophe at both EAFC and football, but thank God I'm not the one playing because we have insane players waiting for it. We got our first penalties of the tournament here at the STC Arena. We've got a first win also by a rookie. We've got emotions. We've got cold-blooded players. I want more.
Hi, Lou, by the way. Fancy seeing you
Hi,
here.
Ian.
You're right, though. I think one thing that's for sure is we've had very high emotions, but we can expect them to get even higher as the stakes raise here. We've seen tears of joy. We're guaranteed more tears of heartbreak, and we've got one more semi-final spot to lock in, Lou.
Everyone is waiting for this quarterfinal, so I think it's time to bring in our players, starting with Nasada.
Let's go, Nasada.
He has been one of the most dominant performers so far. It is his first huge stage and competition. He's a proud Moroccan representative in Paris. Il représente le Maroc fièrement à Paris. He's the title holder of the virtual Bundesliga, but of course, he wants much more.
To get it, he's got to go through this man. Anders Vergang! Ladies and gentlemen, the world #1 has arrived. This time with his eyes locked on the trophy and a real piece of history. He's hunting an unprecedented 5th major title of the season.
Falcons عندهم
The
جمهور
man
ديال.
to beat is in the building. It's a huge opportunity for a spot in the semi-final up for grabs. Can't wait to hear from these two men, Lou.
Yeah, indeed, it is a big weighted quarterfinals. Nasada, you're facing a titan of the game, of course, but you don't seem too stressed. You seem like a pretty chill guy. So how do you handle all those emotions regarding those big games?
Yeah, I mean, I know that I'm playing the best player in the world, and I think the pressure is not on me, to be honest. I just want to prove it to myself, to anybody else.
Indeed. Donc première question, tu joues l'un des plus grands titans du jeu, comment tu te sens, comment tu gères tes émotions? Bah oui, je joue contre le meilleur joueur du monde, donc je pense que la pression est plutôt de son côté que du mien. Anders, you're known to be the antagonist of the game. Everyone wants to take you down, and you've been, you know, now you're in the real business here in the top 8. So do you feel like Nasada could be a problem?
I mean, everyone here can be a problem, but I'm by far the best player. Everybody knows that, and the only way he can win is if I doesn't play well.
Okay, so it's on you. Amazing, of course. Le seul moyen pour lui de gagner, c'est que je joue mal. So let's see who takes the win, of course. Can I get you guys to have a handshake before the game starts? Wishing you good luck, of course. And let's see who can take it on.
Well, what a game this one plans to be between these two juggernauts. One thing we can assure you, there will be goals, and lots of goals. I do not see this being a 2-1, a 3-1. I see this being an 8-7, a 9-7, Ryan Pessoa, who's alongside me for this one. This is our last quarter-final, the world #1, the 2024 world champion, Anders Vergang, who's already knocked out a world champion in the world #2 on his road through, but the Nasada's in his way. And I tell you what, there's a lot of players, including Anders, that do not want to face the Moroccan.
Yeah, Anders can say as much as he likes about how if he plays his game, or the only way Nasada will win is if he drops that level. Nasada's more than capable. You can see the crowd support for him as well from Team Falcons. They get valuable club championship points as far as Anders progresses in this tournament. He looks calm though, he looks confident.
Let's speak about his tournament so far, because he wasn't perfect, was he, in the league phase? He wasn't in the top 8 compared to Nasada, who finished 2nd in the league standings. He was the top goal scorer in Nasada, but for Anders, a loss against Emre Yilmaz, a loss against Alien Lion, but then a knockout bracket that made it all sort of make sense again.
Yeah, you know what? There are ways to get to this stage of the tournament, but the way he done it, I don't think you could have it any other way. He beat Emre Yilmaz, who obviously beat him in the group stage. He then beat the world champion, AmineMaTue, and it's kind of like there was a bit of a rivalry between them two. So he's overcome that. He's now able to defeat Nasada. And then after that, if he beats RBP Legend, it's a ridiculous route to the final. He's able to get there.
Well, first, let's talk about Nasada for a second, because last year he was a top 8 player in the virtual Bundesliga, then really caught the attention of SC Freiburg this year, got the signature to sign there, and just spurred on to a fantastic season. We saw him, of course, at the FC Pro Open. We saw him win the virtual Bundesliga in Hamburg. You were there, Richard was there. We saw dominance from him, and then we just saw him continue that form. He was always going to be one of the names to watch out for. Always someone you'd expect to be in the top 16 or even the top 8. And for him, why not? Why not go an extra step further? Why not send out the world #1? Speaking of world champions and the boss. Esports at the moment. He's a 2-time club championship winner with Team Falcons. There is more than just an FC Pro World Championship.
خصهم ضروري يربحوا هذا الماتش لحقاش لاعبين على النقاط. إلا ربحوا هذا الماتش يربحوا 100 نقطة أكثر مينيموم. عوالين صراحة ياخذوا championship ديال FC
to 2 years, know what he's capable of. He needed a championship to his name just to give him that confidence and belief that he belongs here. Up against Anders, if he wins this, I actually spoke to him yesterday. I don't know if he mind me saying this, but I asked him how he felt about the matchup against Anders. Obviously, no one wants to look forward to playing Anders. You'd want to delay it as much as possible. He said if he wins this, he backs himself to go the distance. It will be a huge boost in terms of belief. And I think he can do it, especially with the way Anders has been playing. I'll be honest, offensively he's been great. Defensively, question marks with the way he gives away possession quite a lot in his own half. More so than we've seen throughout the season. I don't know if that's by design with the way he's trying to transition, but there are question marks defensively for me.
Absolutely. But one thing I think they both don't really care about is keeping a clean sheet. I mean, which is not really possible anyway.
The thing is, Nasada, you can make those mistakes, right? I'm trying to describe this as the best way I can for people to understand. The way I see it, there are some players in the tournament, from the whole 36 that are involved, they go gung-ho. Going forward, they're a joke. The likes of Alahan, RVP Legend, I think Nasada, those 3 stand out from the top of my head that are hitters, like they score goals. And you get the more complete players, like Emre Yilmaz, who also scores a lot, but AmineMaTue, them type of players, Levy, etc., they're all complete. But against somebody where they're more weighted towards attacking on FC, I want to see how Anders will do this game, because he struggled against Alihan, and I think Nasada's from a similar cloth in the sense that he just goes forward at will.
Well, chat, how do you predict this one going? Team Falcons against SC Freiburg. Nasada against Anders Vergang. And Team Falcons are here in their numbers. They've even brought a drum to try and spear their player on. Well, here we go then. Nasada, Anders Vergang. One thing they average is goals a game. Both averaging at least 8 goals a game throughout the competition so far. Keep in mind, Anders has had to play an extra round in the competition, but he scored 63 goals up until this point, and Nasada with just 1 game.
ايوا نصاده ايوا البديه البيت ايوا نصاده ايوا يعطيك الرضا. ليتس جو. سلم عليه زرب عليه وليدي. Let's go.
And he made it look so easy. Look at this for those at home. That finesse shot towards the near post. Maybe I've missed something, but I feel like the last couple of weeks it's started to come out a bit more. A couple people done it at the Champions League play-ins.
Nice. Black tournament,
RBP Legend scored quite a few goals against Alihan Lion from it. But Nano's been doing the same. It's something that at home, genuinely, keep an eye on it, because it's going to be the last one.
This is the start you need, though. If there was an instruction guide of how you beat Anders Vergang, there's only a few people
Bien,
that do that. I mean, 2 of them were here in Paris, and 2 of them have been eliminated from the competition. But one thing that certainly would help is going 2 or 3 goals up from the get-go.
100%, and he's on the attack again.
البيت crazy. Crazy Nasada, let's go.
He started hot. Look at the way he's triggering runs, going forward, the confidence.
Man.
He could have gone either side. He could have gone to Saka, I believe it was, on that bottom side. He could have gone anywhere. Tucked it away with Musiala. 2-0 lead for Nasada against Anders.
Bien الدفاع الله يرحمه ما تضيعش الكورة نايس.
For Nasada, there was 3 of them that qualified representing Morocco at the FC Pro World Championships. Of course, the E-Nations Cup that follows this winter. I'm sure we'll be seeing Nasada there.
زوينة
ما كملتش. To find the feet of the Russian midfielder.
Anders has been starting slow in quite a few games though, so you can't write him out obviously with what he's capable of.
Here is Anders now, Kika Nazarev. La Croqueta interchanges back to Kika Nazarev.
دومرز ماشي مشكل مازال
Doing that La Croqueta cancel into a pass quite a lot. Again, you're noticing themes throughout the players, the way they attack, but you can do as much research and practice as you want to try and stop it. Against Anders, you're just not going to.
There's a few interesting starts. Of course, the 8 players that locked in their drafts, of course, 5 days ago now with the 50 million coin budget that was available. I mean, he's the only player that is
Bien ايوه البيت
Anders Vergang as he looks to try and defend this
Ah,
chance now. I mean, look, there's always one or two interesting selection in these teams, Ryan. And it comes down to personal preference, and I guess coin for coin.
100%. You have to factor in that the coins are something you have to keep in mind when building your drafts, but all the players are very good.
واو كريزي باس برافو معلم
3-1 the Sada leads.
وعلى باس
No one else is starting Jadon Sancho. It's only the Sada.
Right, Monkey. Literally, as you were mentioning it, these players, they have the play styles. At this stage of the game, you're going to get
ايوه والله لا دفاع كريزي
at your disposal, and they're not terribly expensive when building your draft. It's just about what you find works.
كده حكشنس هذا تبارك الله الله يحفظه.
See what I mean with the
ايوه البيت هذا
giving it away again. He's that time and he can escape with possession, but it's the way he transitions. He gives away the ball way more than before. Like maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly, but it's not the same.
Bien.
Well, no Maldini along the back line for Nassar. He's got the Yapstam and
والبيت let's go. ولا باس كريزي. هذه خصت ماركة.
Keeper moved. I know it's a subtle
خصت
thing.
ماركة هذه
Does enough to stop Nasada making it 4-1.
Bien بدي ستريس
We see the chance here. You will notice, keep a little look right there. Just that step. It's a tiny little step, but it's enough.
We had a quick pause there. Something was changed from the side of Anders, no doubt. It was a corner from the side, which he's still able to keep possession as it stands. What a start it has been from the Moroccan. He's just cut open the midfield there of Anders in 2 passes. Dembele into Kika Nazareth, the only goal scorer of Anders so far. Luca Bacchio, his favourite player in the team. Dembele goes. Remote-driven finish that just surpasses the left-hand post of Iker Casillas. So far, so good, though, for the side of Iran. If there is a game plan to follow, I think it's going well.
You might have him again, you know.
البيت Nasada.
That's what he tried to play a lot and find a pass back inside. Instead, he's on a corner. Sancho to Saka.
لا ما تضيعش كورة بحالك. معليش معلم. ولا رد هذيك الساعة. البيت هذا ليتس جو موسيالا. كريزي 4-1. ليتس جو. حمق.
واو.
معلم نصاد والله لا كريزي. مسكين مدمر. برافو نسيم علي نسيم.
I'll let you take that as you will. Apologies for the unsavoury language in there.
ايوا البيت هذا البيت. ما كملاتش. بيان سانشو الدفاع واعر.
This is a really interesting point in the game, Ryan. If he concedes again now,
it's
looking quite dangerous. Kika Nazareth, Dembele
off
the
bar.
bar. Is it one of those games
الحمد لله كريزي.
where it's all just falling well for Nasada?
Look at the runner again. Ooh, pulled it back with R1 instead. I thought he was going to carry on pushing for a pass behind the defensive line.
بالعقل شويه عليك
Sancho.
شويه عليك هذا بيت هذا ليتس جو خسر واحد قدر احسن لاعب بالعالم اوه نسيم كريزي نسيم
1-2. Player locks keeps him on side for next shot. 5-1.
Wow, that's a proud Bassis out there in the crowd.
It's a good step.
De Jong.
صعيبة صعيبة دوماج ماشي مشكل
He just about stays in the tie here. I know it's long 9-minute halves, so I know it's two players that are very good offensively. But if Anders Vergang loses his head here and concedes 1 or 2 more goals, then the Sada will just keep picking him off here. 6, 7, 8. Richard Barkley walked past me and put up 8 fingers to me and went 8-3. I'll tell you what, he might be on for prediction at this moment in time.
And the 8-3 at half time.
Dembele.
بالعقل هذا بيت هذا ان شاء الله
Sancho, Musiala.
كريزي ما كيضيعش حتى محاولة ما كيضيعها تبارك الله الله يحفظه
How do you explain this performance, Ryan?
I don't quite know what to say in this one. The Sada just looks on it. And when you're getting those bounce backs as well, sometimes.
Anders hits the bar, doesn't he? Another day, that one probably goes in. What a performance Nasada is having, by the way. A win that was sent back into the FC Pro Open next year. It would be an auto ticket into the competition. The top 4 players.
ما كيدوش لا ملاضو ما كيدوش حتى حاجة من ديك الدفاع.
Just seen a wild Mo Alba in the chat as well. He knows a thing or two about winning the World Championship. De Jong into depth.
Let's go!
What am I watching?
What are we witnessing right now?
7, nah, man. Team Falcons drop those drums real quick. I ain't seen a drum in a minute. No beats now.
سكتهم تيم فالكنز سكتهم.
Oh my goodness.
Offside. Nice.
What a performance from Nasada. I'm not sure you can believe what's happening, neither can we at this moment in time. We know Nasada's got quality.
دمار ثامن دمار ثامن.
In 40 minutes.
Crazy.
What is happening, Ryan?
8. I was joking. 8-3 at half time. I was joking. I weren't serious. He's 9. He's going in.
Crazy.
Console off. It's finished. It's finished.
Oh, we're playing a 90-minute match here.
Done, man.
This is a scoreline that's done at half time.
So me and Brandon, we're standing. Let me sit down, man. It's over. Finished. 9-2, 43 minutes. Nasada, oh my word.
What a performance from Nasada. We haven't even hit half time yet, Ryan. He's 9-2 up in the game.
Oh my. I don't even know what to tell you. What am I meant to say?
Added time of 1 minute, surely not 10 before half time.
10 في الشوط 10 بغينا العاشر.
Surely not 10 before half time, Ryan.
ايوا العاشر 10 وزيرو 10 كلها.
Wins a corner. Locked in. Heads it back on the half volley and into a pause we go. I'm sure you'll see it here and see a huge reaction and outpour from Anders at half time.
AmineMaTue.
It's 9 goals to 2.
9 لجوج في الشوط. كريزي نصاده نسيم اسطوره. واو فيرغانغ عمرو خسر بهذه النتيجه في الشوط الاول في الشوط واحد.
I would do any sort of football genuinely. I will commentate the next game in a giant croissant costume. If Anders Bergen comes, I promise you, if anyone can hear this, if that's possible, if you find me one, I'll commentate it. No chance.
Well, that's when Anders was scoring, and then it didn't look so good. Masada put on a clinic. And we are back on the way straight away, 9-2.
كريزي ما كاينش الدوز ما يدوش فيركا ما كيدوش تبارك الله تبارك الله الله يحفظه.
A 7-goal gap between the two players.
سير نسيم سير نسيم سير يتعذب نسيم ما صلابش كاع اليوم ما هضرش كان ساكت.
Shahanoglu. Luca Bacchio who just falls over. Into the corner. At this point we can't even see the face of Anders. He's that close to the screen, trying to lock in to get back in this game. Luca Bacchio, Kiki Nazareth.
نايس ماشي مشكل ماشي مشكل.
It's 9-3. Just can't see Anders scoring 6 goals without conceding another goal from Nasada.
كريزي البيت هذا كريزي واو كان بارد ثلج.
He's 10-3 up.
I actually can't believe it.
You are looking at the world #1 trailing 10-3 against Nasada, who is playing in his first ever FC Pro World Championship. Unbelievable. As it stands right now, he'll be on his way to take on RVP legend in the semi-finals. Levi Finn and Matthias Banana, by the way, on the other side of the bracket. Luca Bacchio.
نايس البيت واعر.
10-4.
هذه وقال الوالده ديال اندرس فيركان.
You only cast your mind back to Berlin in 2024 when Anders was winning 6 or 7 in his knockout games.
This is like,
it's unheard of.
This is what he was doing to people. For Nasada to be playing like this is crazy. The level that he's showing. I'm lost for words.
برافو شو كي مدوز كره غير بالعقل بشويه بلا ستريس بلا تلعبه. خرافي نصاده خرافي.
Touchable in the final third, and something tells me he's going to be on for 11 or 12 at this rate.
واو وشو كي داخ فيركان داخ ما بقى عارف ما يدير.
Big final 30 minutes here, but 6 goals is just too big of an ask. And Sada is on his way to his biggest paycheck of his career. Chance to break away now. Kiki Nazareth for
Bien, gardien. Ooh, crazy.
Yeah, he needed that, I'll be honest. That's something that has to go in. You see the frustration from him.
مسكين. فهمت لعبة فيركان.
The keeper gets a save there. Those are the small details that are on the side of the Sada.
Look how fast kicker is as well. I say this all the time. I get stunned when she runs in behind the defensive line. So quick, you can't stop her, but then the finish wasn't there for Anders.
Corner. Played short as far as the edge of the box. De Jong will intercept, and a chance to counter-attack for Nasada now, who is hunting for more. And 11 for 12th goal. The biggest defeat
Anders Bergen game 11. ما كملاتش. نايس ماشي مشكل.
And in a quarter-final of the World Championships, unbelievable. Luca Bacchio, Salma
دفاع كلين بزاف.
I don't mind the intention there. I get it.
There's the overlap.
ايوا 11 شحال هذه ما شتيش الشبكه.
Another corner, Musiala with the effort of goal. I mean, this is what you would be doing.
Yeah, and I think for Anders, it's a painful one because you know, what was it? I forgot what it was at half-time. 9-2, right?
It's 9-2 down at half-time.
You kind of know if you're really honest about it, you know it's over. So it's like you're just playing that next 45 minutes, like trying to chase.
دفاع واعر كلين ما يدوش. البلاير لوك امبيكابل تبارك الله. الله يحفظك، الله يحفظك يا ودي نسيم. ايوا البيت هذا ما باغيش يماركي وباغي يطوب دابا.
Sort of joked around that potentially he played the final or the semi-final yesterday. It's a great through ball. Luca Bacchio is too heavy.
GG goal.
3 assists, but you look at the level of name he beat yesterday. A previous winners, a world champion out, 2-time Champions League winner out at Emre Yilmaz, and now he's just run into another future world champion potentially.
It does. It guarantees a new world champion.
Offside. Nasada, yes.
One of Nasada, RVP legend, Bonanno or Levy Finn.
فالكنز سكتوا مساكن سكتوا. ضيعتها مفرر واحد الماتش كريزي يا حمزه، كريزي واحد الماتش هذا كريزي. اصاحبنا ما هضرش ما دار حتى حركه مسكين والو اجي سول القوى صاحبي.
I have to give credit. I know we've spoken a few times about what Nasada's done here to put the game out of sight against the world champion. Some people may have just sat there once they're like 5-2 up or 6-2 whatever and just slowed down a little bit and just got a bit scared. I would have got panicky and just started to keep possession. He didn't. He smelt blood and he went for it, and he's going to be a real danger in that semi-final against RVP Legend. That one's going to be really hard to call.
Dembele off the post. That's the game.
That sums it up, no?
That's the game there.
ما طفاتلوش صاحب فيركينغ اي حاجه كيدير.
Absolutely right, Ryan. With Anders Verga
نصدم في الدفاع بعدا امبيكابل ما كيخليش كاع يدوز.
To a handful of things actually. Number one, it would give the 4 players all FC Pro tickets directly into the FC Pro Open next year, because Anders, of course, was the champion. He'll be back there regardless. But more so, we are guaranteed to see a new world champion.
لا ماشي اوف سايد، هذا ال11 هذا البيت ال11 هذا اوه تزقل.
And who will be the world champion? That's the question. Matthias Bonanno, Levy Finn.
كيدوز بسهوله، مابقاش باغي يماركي دابا، باغي غير يطول. مسكين الدوسري الرئيس فالكنز ما فهم حتى لعبه.
He might be on his phone trying to work out the club championship ranking points of where this leaves them now. Dembele intercepted well again by Nasada, brilliant defending. And he could just see this one out now. Unbelievable performance, no doubt his best performance we've ever seen. We know his name is 11 for Nasada.
الماركه البيت الاول مور العشرة.
To a semi-final in his first ever FC Pro.
جي جي نسيم، برافو 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 برافو.
I think that's the only word for it. Absolutely special from Nasada.
11 دابا.
Group of friends and family and fellow Moroccan players there just
11-4 كونتر اللعب الاول في العالم. صافي دابا غيدوز ديريكت ان شاء الله طريقه مسرحه باش ياخذ الكاس. يا ربي يا رب.
The world number 1 will be eliminated. That's the headline news from the quarterfinals.
الشوط الثاني ما لعبش في الهجوم بزاف، بقى كيدور كره، اما كره زاد تقلو، حسيت به فهمتيني، بقى فيه فيرغانغ ما بغاش يزيد يتقلو، قال 10 بركه، وهذاك الميت 11 ماركه غير بالغلط 100%. درويش مسكين الناس.
It's a shame because there'll be people that will think it's like a failure.
خاصكم تسمعوا سميتو فيرغانغ فاش يلا بدا الماتش في الاستوديو، في سميتو في ستيج، فاش داروا الانترفيو قال له الا خسرت هذا النهار راه غير حيت ما لعبتش مزيان، فهمتيني، ماشي زعما حيت نصاده واعر، قال له الا خسرت راه غير حيت ما لعبش مزيان، قال له انا هو احسن لاعب في العالم، ودابا خسر ب 11-4 حيت ما لعبش مزيان. كريزي.
There's only been 2 other times this season Randers has conceded 10+ goals. This might be the most goals ever.
سير عطيه جبيت، والله الا ظريف ناسم ظريف، في التالي بدا يخليه يماركي البيوت، فهمتي، ظريف ناسم، والله ظريف، ولد الناس، داكشي علاش ان شاء الله يربح الكاس.
Yeah, magical moment for him. I'm very happy for him as well. Again, I spoke to him yesterday at the end of action and he said if he wins this game it will do so much for his confidence going into that semi-finals, and now he's won it. But not by any
let's go. دابا الدومي فينال كونتر ار في بي ليجند، ار في بي ليجند خبويز ان شاء الله، خبويز الدومي فينال ان شاء الله، الفينال تا هو في الجيب. ليتس جو. نصادا كي إليميني احسن لاعب في العالم، اسطوره. دابا سلم الاداب، دابا مزياني كتزز عليه يحترمك، سيف عليه. فالكنز مساكن كيودعوه. ماتش هكا كيخلصوا هاد الزمر هذا صعب، في التالي خرج لهم من دور الثمانين، مسكين نصادا غير مبريكولي، جاي هنا غير مبريكولي، ما عندوش حتى في وسط الترونسبور واقع.
Just a second, we're going to hear from him now. What a result for him. Let's head down there now with Lou.
Wow, Nassim, what a showing, what a performance. I don't exactly know what to say except congratulations, because you know in the interview before the game, Anders said that the only
كلاس بزاف. وكريم وسميتها مروان، تا مروان تما كيشجع.
I did play my best game and yeah.
Still a humble king and I think we can applaud him for that, of course.
شحال ظريف، شحال متواضع صاحب.
Que ta seule manière de gagner, c'était qu'il joue mal. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Bah, j'avoue, il a pas joué à son prime, mais moi, par contre, j'étais à mon prime. You just eliminated the best player in the world. You said it yourself, and we're gonna head.
كراشي لي الكي
to break.
فرك لي الكي ديال فيرغانغ. ليتس جو. دمر لي الصليب.
Yeah, I feel incredible. As I said, I just beat the best player in the world, and I don't know what to say.
Let's go for it.
ما عرف ما يقول مسكين. في اللوغو ديال
the Freiburg player. Only a few expected him to be there.
تايتل كونتندر.
It's a disappointment, of course.
طحان وليدي.
The representative is eliminated by the Moroccan player.
موقف يتلعب هذا الكي مسكين.
Nasara, I'm going to welcome you back to the stage.
$70,000 دابا مينيموم، وان شاء الله غيربح، وغياخذ مينيموم $150,000، وان شاء الله يربح كل شيء وياخذ $250,000. تبارك الله تبارك الله، الله يسخر الله يسخر.
Came to see you, to cheer for you here or in Morocco. Fans, friends, family, what do you want to tell them?
Thank you to everybody who's here. My family, Bessie, every Moroccan. Thank you very much. And as I said, I just beat the best player in the world, and even if I beat him now, he's still the best. This was what I wanted to say.
احترام تبارك الله الله يحفظه.
À mes fans, aussi à ma famille, à mes amis qui sont venus ici, on va essayer de continuer à faire mieux. Thank you so much for joining me and good luck for the semi-finals. Right after a short break, see you there.
I can't
ان شاء الله ان شاء الله. دابا الدومي فينال الاول غيبدا. هذا باسي مدرب ديال المنتخب ديال الايسبور فرحان الله يحفظو تا هو. الماتش الجاي جو بونس بونانو و ليفي فين. وي بونانو ليفي فين يبدا دابا مور لابوز. و الماتش اللي موراه هو الماتش ديالنا صادا مع RVP Legend.
Right guys, I'm here with AmineMaTue, so content creator and FC expert. I know that you've been covering this event all week here in Paris, but how are you finding finals Sunday? Because we've had some drama so far.
Yeah, crazy day here, the last day of the FC Pro World Championship. Mixed feelings, like we have tough matches with a lot of goals, like Mati against Hessers, a chess match, Nico against Levy, and now a penalty shutout. So crazy feelings, like I'm feeling happy and anxious and excited.
Let's talk about that RVP versus Alihan match, because that was very end-to-end. RVP was chasing most of the match, but he was able to get it done in penalties. How insane was that?
Yeah, he even tied the match in the last minute, and the new Iceman, like he didn't celebrate it.
Crazy.
And then in a penalty shutout with all that. Wow, crazy.
الماتش الجاي واعر صراحه. داك ليفي فين جو بونس هو اللي يربح وبونانو تا هو كيلعب مزيان ولكن جو بونس ليفي فين كريزي.
I spoke to you a couple days ago. You said one of the two Argentina players are going to be the champion. Unfortunately, Nicholas is knocked out. Were you surprised by that?
Yeah, sad for Nicholas. He deserved that trophy one day, I hope. But cheers for Levy. He played very well. So let's see what happens in the next match with Levy.
Matias Bonanno is still in the competition. Is your prediction still standing? Do you still think he's going to be racing the trophy at the end of today?
Yeah, another crazy run. Matias is playing incredible. We know what he's able to do. Like, we know his real level. But I hope the best for him, perhaps. Who knows?
Who knows? We're going to have to wait till the end of today. Thank you so much, Remy. We'll see you later.
Esports World Cup up.
From 36 players down to our final four, that young star from Morocco just powered into our semifinals, taking down the biggest Falcon in the fight. Anders Vergang, the four-time champion this year, going for his fifth straight title, eliminated as a 2024 world champion, is now sidelined. $70,000 plus guaranteed to the youngster. We've got to welcome in Richard Buckley and, of course, FG, straight off a trip to the Eiffel Tower. FG, welcome in. You came back to the venue and already insane upsets.
Yeah, I came back at the right time, didn't I? What a performance
by Nasada. I mean, we do have to mention the season Anders Vergang has had, though. He has won 4 trophies, 4 major trophies. It just wasn't meant to be. But in his way, Rich was somebody who was absolutely incredible in attacking sense. A man on a mission. Just how far can Nasada go?
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it was Nasada winning. It was the way that he won. The dominant nature of the victory was the real big thing that could spur him on to lift his title.
Incredible stuff from Nasada. He continues to score. In fact, he blows out his opponent. He is now into the semifinals. Now, what does this mean for the Falcons? Well, it is going to cost you big in the club championship. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, the highlights. It was Nasada out to a 2-goal lead. The Moroccan fans, there's a lot of them here in Paris, getting on their feet and getting loud in the first 2 minutes.
Absolutely. Nasada's opening 45, the first half, he was almost perfect, really. The only thing would have been if he'd not conceded that goal. He didn't only start fast, he sprinted away from Anders Vergang, and Anders was just constantly chasing this game, and in the end, the lead that he amounted Nasada, it was insurmountable.
He just puts you in a position where, I mean, you know that you need to score goals against him, but it's also how do you stop the goals? And at times, there's moments where Anders is sort of like, well, what can I do? If I go and attack, he'll break me just as quick. He is deadly in the final third, Nasada, and I think we're going to see this theme carry on throughout the competition. He's the highest goal scorer here in Paris for a reason. He's just done it against Anders Vergang.
If you look at the rest of the field that is remaining, we got Mati Bonanno moving forward. We got Levi Finn in the semifinal. RVP Legend shocked a lot of people when he took down Alihan Lyon, and now Nasada takes down Anders Vergang. So when you look at the rest of the playing field, how do we see this one sorting out, Richard?
I mean, it's crazy to me, Chris, that before we kicked off, one of those 4 is going to be a world champion. That's what I can't get my head around. I'll be completely honest. No Emre Yilmaz, no Nicholas, no AmineMaTue, no Levi David, no Anders Vergang.
All the world champs are gone.
All the world champs are gone. Jefonzo, who's lifted a tournament title in this exact moment, out. We've got someone new lifting our biggest prize.
Yeah, absolutely, and deservedly so, by the way. We were also looking at that first game, which we're going to touch on in a moment. Matthias Bonanno is the only player with a 100% record here in Paris.
Correct.
In his way is Levi Finn, who's, I mean, apart from probably the one game against Levi David, been pretty flawless himself. Both part of massive organisations, Manchester City Esports and RB Leipzig, who put hours and hours into this esport, and they are reaping the benefits because one of Man City or RB Leipzig are going to have a player in the final.
I love that call out and reminder. Neither of those teams are in the club championship. Let's take a look at the squads that are missing out on some of the stars in FC. Navi was able to jump out to 1750, but Team Vision's performance yesterday over on TFT is going to tie them for the #1 spot. Vitality and AGAL tied for 3rd, as that is your current look at the podium. We have the door wide open for teams like 100 Thieves and Virtus Pro. But if you're looking for the Falcons, they were at the 10th spot. Currently, they're at 800 points. Still, they were looking for much more. They're hoping for $1,000 points from Anders.
This was their game. This was their game. They've got the best player in the world. They've got the world #1. They've got the 4-time major champion this year. If they were looking at the spreadsheet before the Esports World Cup going, okay, where do we think we might be getting points? This was gold star, and it's not happened.
And of course, with Manu Bashir out, he is the last remaining face from Team Liquid. Paulo was knocked out last night as well. So Team Liquid, they had, 4 5-stars in here, all removed before we got to the final 8.
Yeah, exactly. And that just goes to show there's no guarantees in this club championship. It's very, very difficult. Like Richard said, every single person will be back in Falcons to get some form of points from Anders Vergang. I mean, they've not got the 1,000 points. It looks quite costly, especially based on, I remember this time last year when they were involved in this competition, Falcons, they were flying in other competitions within, other game titles within. It hasn't quite gone their way yet. From the other perspective, with regards to Liquid, they have 5 players, like you said, and they've tried to play a numbers game. 5 players who you think, okay, these guys can go quite far, but it's just not been that tournament, and that is the beauty of this competition. It's great to see 4 players, unexpected players, in our final 4.
The entire Netherlands is out of the competition, but who's moving through? Well, we have an Italian, a German, a Romanian, and now a Moroccan. Let's take a look at the first two on that list. The man playing for Argentina, now for Italy in the ENC. We got to talk about the man with a perfect record. Bonanno has been on fire. He's done it in front of his younger brother. Mom and dad have been here since day one cheering him on, and he's given them a reason to smile every single day, Richard.
He absolutely has. He has been perfect. I caught him very, very quickly just backstage before we came up to do this hit. He looks like $1 million. He feels confident. He looks polished. He has been grinding throughout this off-season campaign. The E-Champions League didn't quite go to plan. He got his spot here through the E-Premier League, and I've been so impressed. It shows that practice really does work out for you.
12 goals to just 6 from Hezers. It was a blowout in the quarterfinals. This was his best game yet. Can he top the performance you saw in the round of 8?
I mean, he will probably need to play at least that level that he's playing at against Levi Finn. The one thing I will say is touching on what Rich said. That ECL performance was a tough one for him to take and for Man City as an organisation to take. He's completely focused. He's worked really, really hard at this. And when he plays like this and he gets himself into a mode where he's got that competitive spirit about him, which comes natural to him, when he gets involved, I mean, interesting enough, a part of his game plan, which differs from other players, he's not activating team press in the defensive third as much as other players are. That in itself shows work that the coaches have done, and you see the average goals, average shots, everything's in his favour in this game against Levi Finn, but it doesn't work like that.
Play style seems to be very different, though. When you watched Levi Finn, it was, what, a 2-goal first half before an explosive second half. What should we expect from the star coming out of Germany?
I mean, you're just seeing Levi Finn get better game on game on game. I didn't do a prediction for this game. I was casting it. I had Nicholas winning this match before we kicked off. This was Nicholas's tournament to get to the grand final, but Levi Finn, for me, it was the second half adjustments. He made 3 substitutions. He brought on Keegan Nazareth, Adam Wharton, and Scott McTominay, and they changed the game for him. Scott McTominay, 2 goals and an assist. Keegan Nazareth off the wing. It shows that he can change during the match, and I really liked it.
We got 20 seconds till this one kicks off. Gentlemen, quick predictions. Are you going Levy or are you feeling Mati?
I think Mati is unstoppable. He's not lost a game, 100% record. He'll be super confident. His family are here. I think Mati Bonanno takes it.
Everyone's always got to go. Levi Finn gets to the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, lock in. This is your semifinals for FC 26 at EWC.
I'm not thinking at the trophy. I'm not thinking in the final or something like that. Just be at the present, thinking about every single opponent, step by step, and then everything can happen. Obviously, it's a great feeling to being in the top 4 of the EWC World Championship. I didn't expect it, and now we want it all. Obviously, it's very important. I want to go through the final. I want to win it all. Of course, that's why everyone is here, but I knew how hard it will be. So I just try my best, and then we will see. To be honest, I have, of course, good opponent in the semi-final. I will try to give my 100% to win, and I think my 100% is enough to be there.
It's a story of 2 very different journeys, but one unbelievable opportunity. On one side, a player who has been unbeaten throughout this entire tournament, perfect from the very first match through to this semi-final.
But standing on the other side, the player who refused to let his tournament end. He battled through the play-ins, he eliminated a former world champion, and he denied an Argentinian king his crown here on this stage.
This time, a spot in the grand final hangs in the balance, Lou.
It's time to welcome our first semi-finalist today here at the STC Arena. Ian, are you ready?
Absolutely. Please welcome onto the stage, Matthias Bonanno! Simply unstoppable. Still perfect in Paris. The only player yet to taste defeat at this World Championship steps onto the stage once again. And now the Man City man is just one win away from greatness.
He's about to reach the finals. Il pourrait aller chercher cette place en finale. Bonanno. And standing against him, strong, composed, Levi Finn! Representing Red Bull Leipzig, Germany. He's been insane so far in that tournament. He's eliminated some of the greatest players. But can he get more? Est-ce qu'il peut en faire plus? Est-ce qu'il peut aller faire tomber les rois de EFC? Ian, you have the answer.
Both these players have an opportunity to lock in that spot in the grand final for a shot at true glory when it comes to FC. Matthias, we keep talking about the fact that you're unbeaten and it just keeps happening again and again and again, win after win. Does that add extra pressure or do you feel like it gives you momentum?
No, I don't think in be unbeaten. Just I'm thinking right now, and I want to play against Levi, and then let's see what happens.
Levi, you've already taken out the Iceman. You must be feeling incredible right now, but this is a very different opportunity and a very different opponent.
Yeah, true. Obviously, I'm feeling good because, as you said, I beat Nicolas. I'm in the semi-final now. Mati plays a fantastic tournament. He didn't lose a game so far. Hopefully, I can end his streak, but I just know how good he is, and I think it will be a close game.
Can't wait for it. Best of luck. Let's shake hands. I've got a feeling that this is going to be an absolute banger.
Well, thank you very much, Ian. I'm joined for this huge semi-final here at the Esports World Cup STC Arena for the FC Pro World Championships with my good friend and former teammate Shells. This is a massive game.
This is crazy, Ryan. I think for both players, Matthias Bonanno, one win away from a World Championship final, even representing Manchester City, and same for Levi Finn. They're both one win away.
We both know how hard it is to get to this stage. We've played a World Championships before, whether it's countless 2v2 tournaments or 1v1 tournaments in the past. It's not easy to get to this level, let alone unbeaten. I don't think people realize that the standard of competition here is the pinnacle. For Matthias Bonanno, of course, he defeated Katia 4-3 in his first round. He defeated his teammate, Defronzo 5-4, then Milkala 5-4, Obrun 4-3. It felt like everything was close. Then he started to push on a little bit. Paulo Neto 8-5, Cristobal 10-8. That was in the group stage, and I felt like going forward, Matthias was then starting to kick into gear. He then defeated Samu Gamer, and we saw that resounding victory against Hezes. He looks complete for me, Shells.
Yeah. This is probably like the best version I've seen of Bonanno, especially in the last few years. And I think with Bonanno, you can see his level increase throughout the whole season. We saw him at FC Pro Open. We saw him at E-Premier League, where I thought he really took his game to a whole new level. And I think now this could be his time. And of course, he's unbeaten at this tournament. And I think for that, for him, his confidence is through the roof. And I think every win he gets is gaining and gaining and gaining. And now that he's here in the semi-final, I think mentally he's one of the strongest players, not only in this competition, in the world.
Yep.
But I think he's going to take this. He wants to take this opportunity.
And this man right here, Levi Finn, of course, he started off with an 8-7 victory over P8 Zin, 7-5 over Karimizbak, 8-4 he defeated Nasada, 5-2 Red Lack, 6-5 against Smoke, and his only loss was against Levi David, 7-1.
And I'm a big fan of Levi Finn. I think offensively, he's one of them players where I feel like he attacks with freedom when he tries to play freestyle FC, which you don't really see in these recent years. It's more about pattern-based, looking for the easy finesse shot or through balls down the line. Whereas Levi Finn, I think he looks the defender up. But he's up against Mateus Banana, one of the best defenders in the scene. And like you said, right, he looks complete. I feel like he's got the offensive game to him now, but the defense has never gone.
Yep, and exactly. For everything, he had to defeat the king of the jungle, MS Dasari, 4-3 to get to Championship Sunday, where he defeated Nicholas 5-3. Let's get underway. You'll be able to see the stats and the averages all in favor of Mateus Banana when he starts off. And one thing that's been a common theme, he tends to start off with a goal in the opening 5 minutes, and especially from that first attack, but it's not worked out that time, Charles.
Yes, early on, of course. Both players have been incredible this whole tournament. Levy Finn, like you said, his only loss came to Levy to win in the last round of the league phase, so it's not like Levy Finn has been struggling at all. But Mateus Banana, like I said, he's been starting off strong. We didn't expect that quick start against Hezers.
It's going to be Levy Finn, edge of the box here, just trying to find space. You see how patient he is. He gets the ball across. It's Granit Xhaka. It's composure personified. An extra pass. And Levy Finn and RB Leipzig take an early 1-0 lead. You'll see it here. He just gets the ball to Xhaka and just takes the time. Extra pass. The keeper saves it. You do expect a little bit more there, Shells, from the keeper.
It's a bit unfortunate for Mateus Banana just to not get the ball back, but Levy Finn, he's so composed on the ball and so calm. He's in the semi-final straight away, and you can just see the little decisions that he's doing on the ball, taking his time, waiting for the perfect opening. He's managed to get himself a goal.
Was it 2020 where there was always the extra pass? I'm always bad with my memory trying to recollect what happened. I can't remember the exact year. There was a year where the extra pass was like the major thing. It may be further along, maybe in 2022, I can't remember, but it feels very similar with the way Levy Finn builds up. He gets those chances, you think, shoot.
Yeah.
I'm shooting. I'm impatient. I'm pressing circle. No, literally, I'm pressing circle, keeper saves it. I mess up the corner, I concede, and 1-0 down. Levy Finn plays the extra pass. Even when the keeper's down, he wants the 100% guaranteed chance. Whether this man here, he gets a sniff outside the box, finesse shot, he's going to shoot.
And that's what I love about Levy Finn, and you've got to kind of respect it in a way. He's kind of playing his own style. It's great to see.
Not the greatest start from Mateus in terms of just keeping possession and getting into the game. I know it's only 5 minutes, but from what we've seen from him,
this is going to be a long game. I think it's going to go down to the wire. I think. Okay, it's Banana with a finesse shot, as we said.
Right there. Finesse shot, Salvas right into the corner. We said it. He gets an angle to shoot, and he's going to take it straight from kickoff. You see the pass. He tried to step in with Stam. Didn't put enough pressure on the person on the ball there for Salma.
I think mentally that is such a big goal for Mateus Banana, and even just to knock the confidence down back from Levy Finn. But Levy's trying to reply instantly as well. You can just see the composure on the ball, and I just love watching it because I'm trying to think what he's trying to create for himself. As you can see, the one-touch passing everywhere, keeper saves.
It's unlucky. The blueprint is there from Levy Finn, though. He keeps building up on this near side, just trying to get a pass inside by being patient. And the patience, again, is shown from this corner. Let's see if it works out, Shells.
I'm a big fan of like the R2 and L1 stops that he does, because he just loves to change direction, wait for Banana to switch, as you can see.
I think that's really good.
I think the first time, I know it's 10 minutes in, but it's like the first time I kind of feel like Banana's been under pressure.
Hezes didn't really get an opportunity to do that because he was down by a few early doors. But Levy Finn is attacking very, very well. Let's see what the character of Banana will be showing. He's got an attack now, and if he can go 2-1 up, be a good opportunity. The pass is open. He doesn't go for it. An extra pass, read by Stam, and it can be put out for a corner.
That was great attacking from Banana. He's done the creative run to even drag Pina back.
Good defending as well, just about managing to get the ball out.
I think you can just see as the tournament increases, the level from the players that we're seeing. Both Levy Finn and Banana starting off strong, showing glimpses of why they're in this round, why they're in this situation, why they're one win away from being in the World Championship final.
See the attack from Levy Finn here. He's got a lot of players, but they're in an offside position. Great offside trap from Mateus Banana. It's a lovely turn again. It's an extra pass, and the keeper just about saves it. He looks dangerous at every opportunity where he goes forward. One quick question, Shells. We're going to backtrack like 10 minutes or so in terms of the game time. There was a pause from Banana. What do you think is changed at that moment when you're speaking to a coach? What is it that you're going over?
It can maybe even a defensive scenario situation, what Zezzy pointed out, or quickly just a quick adjustment, because I think Levy Finn is a distinctive player. Maybe it was just a quick regroup in time change the way Mateus Banano's defending, but it could be anything. It could be a tactical issue, or maybe just a calm down on nerves. This is a big, big game.
Couldn't get the shoulder to shoulder that he would have liked with Stam. Oh, it's beautiful. Jude Bellingham, his composure. What a tackle that is from Granit Xhaka, which would have prevented almost certainly a goal.
And we talk about Bernardo maybe just shooting when he gets a chance. I think he could have let the finesse fly, but Levy Finn on the other end, cut the side. Oh.
Big save from Casillas. End-to-end action between Bernardo and Levy Finn. Corner again. We're going to expect a slow, methodical build-up from Levy Finn again here. No one really around him, Shells.
To be honest, these two, even Mateus Banano, I don't really associate him or know him for his dribbling, but throughout this whole tournament, he's scored some crazy goals.
There was a goal against Hezza that was sublime, and it's Levy Finn twisting again. He goes for the extra pass. He could have shot. Musiala's got that in his locker.
I'm loving this game already. This, for me, is like an old-school FC game, where these guys are not really trying, they're going at each other. They want to try and beat the player, beat the defender. I think even Levy Finn, he had a chance, Bernardo, he had a chance to finesse it, but he went for the extra pass.
I think this is where the contrast is with some of the players in this competition, because the next two in the upcoming semi-final after this, they're shooting. RBP Legend and Nasada, both ridiculous attackers. The corner isn't prevented. See what Banano's got in. He's taken the corner direct. It's gone past Stam's head, and Summer can't get a clear attempt at goal.
Levy Finn got a bit lucky with that one. Defending them set pieces is always a tough task, but see the first time through balls, trying to get the late run.
It's lovely play. Composure again, just twisting and turning, can't find the space. Good defending in the end from Banano.
I think it's going to be a tough game just because Banano likes to defend, and you know he's quite good at being quite a passive defender as well.
Yeah.
Levy Finn likes to stand up, look at the defenders in his face. It's going to be a quite interesting battle.
Going back to his game against Hezes, speaking what you mentioned about being a passive defender, that's what I associate Matisse, but he was the opposite though. It was weird. It's like, do you think that's what Zizinho would be working on, approaching each individual player?
I think yes and no. I think you got to learn when to adapt, because at the end of the day, you're playing against the best FC players in the world. You need to be able to adapt. But I think with Banano, his level has just increased over the years, and even throughout the season, I think he's that good where he can press and be passive at defending. He's looking like a champion, as you said.
I agree. I think it's the most complete we've seen Mathias Banano, but he's going to have to defend. A lovely bit of play there. Great interception, as you said, Shells. He had to step into that passing lane.
Both players, I know it's 1-1 at the minute, but both players look really strong, both offensively and defensively. A great start to the game so far. Great
step. It's really high-level play from Levy Finn, anticipating the turn. You see just how he attacks. Him being passive, well, no, I say passive is the wrong word. Him being so slower when he's dribbling and waiting.
Yeah.
When you're defending against that, you start to panic a little bit, and you don't know whether to come, whether to go, and it causes a whole heap of errors in that area.
I think it's so scary because, you know, players got incisive pass, tiki-taka, and finesse shot, especially at this stage of the game. So anyone can be a problem in all areas of the pitch.
Again, Granit Xhaka again. It's the same player that keeps being the person to step in and win it. He's lost it there, though, and it could potentially allow Banano to push forward for a counter-attack. Look at Jude Bellingham here. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's beautiful. Mathias Banano, what a use of skill. Right here. Oh. Production slowing it down as well. It's beautiful. Wow.
This level of Mathias Banano throughout this tournament, I think he's hitting final form.
No, he is. Genuinely.
Final form. I ain't seen Banano really hit these type of tricks.
But this is what I said at the start of the tournament. I keep going back to it. I was like, I want to see that Banano from online. Like, we know it's there. I don't know whether it's confidence or what it is. This is it, though.
This is the Banano that what City signed him for. And he's one win away from a World Championship final. And I think he knows this moment.
That's what he would have dreamed of.
I think this is what he dreams of.
Especially if you base it off just going off of last season. Obviously, these players have qualified for different World Championships as well. But last season, they both were grouped. They didn't win a game at the World Championship. Yes, it was a different format, but they really were below expectation. And it's going to be Banano. Could have been 3-1. And the fact that they have played in the past.
Yeah.
It was Levy Finn who slightly was victorious, 2-1 in 2023. But just coming off of last year, they would have had hopes going into it. Both were champions at the time. They would have thought, this is it. We're coming in a rich vein of form. I still don't think they were at this level. This is both of them.
And there's been lots of talk, you know, for example, in the E-Premier League, you know, was Tex maybe the main guy. Now had a new teammate with Jafonzo, still kept the trophy in Manchester. And I think we've always seen Banano's greatness, but we know we can do a little bit more. But Levy Finn on the other end, is he onside? Oh,
you're joking. The composure is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I couldn't even keep up to commentate if I wanted to. That's how composed Levy Finn is moving.
Don't even know what I call that skill with the hill-to-hill drag. I don't know if there's a specific name for it.
But L1 hill-to.
Yeah, that one. It's a skill move that a couple of years ago people used to use to get around the goalkeeper. It didn't work that time, but the fact he recycled it to get a clearer chance, and it's a joke. He's so good. He's so good. How can Banana respond right before half-time would be crucial and critical. Beautiful pass, Bellingham, big save. Footwork plus being a vital play style as well for goalkeepers. Corner. Can't get anywhere, and it's going to be Stam to clear it. Again for half-time. 2-2 Shells. The level is ridiculous, I'll be honest. I know it's lower scoring than the Nasada and this game and other games, but this level is crazy from both players.
But this is what I love. This is a 2-2 game, but if you're this is high level FC. Both players.
سموحات ما كنتش معك في السط.
Cut you off there. He's been a champion before, a world champion, and it's credit to come and support his teammate. Because he was eliminated. It was unfortunate. He was so close to going through. It was fine margins.
Yeah.
1 or 2 points.
شدت الماء ونسيت ما وليتش رديت
And I think
الصوت.
it shows the Man City camp, to be honest, and even the Red Bull Leipzig, all their players and coaches.
لكن كان ماتش كالم شويه ما كانش بيوت بزاف. لاعبين
They deserve it though, in my opinion. Two of the biggest.
لاعبين سيف فهمتيني ما كيدافعوا اكثر من اللي كيهاجموا.
Their faith in those players. We've been a part of Manchester City for several years. They put a lot of faith, a lot of support. You don't get that anywhere else.
And it shows the hard work pays off.
They deserve it.
They deserve it. And that's why it's so exciting. I think both players want to try and get into the World Cup final. Not only for them, but for the teammates and everyone else at home that's helped them get there. And I think Anders going out the tournament.
It opens up everything. There was a comment Levy said in his interview before, and it was about qualifying for the FC Pro Open, which is obviously an incredible accomplishment. It saves so much hassle next season. You're already bypassing a stage of the season that is very difficult for a lot of players. Banano didn't really mention that. He's already speaking about the next game. So I'm wondering mentally, I always think for some people, I've been there. I remember one of my first events, the aim was to get into the top 8 to qualify for the playoffs. I got it done and dusted. And after that, it's whatever. I'm not really too fast. But then for some people, Bernard, his aim is, I don't care about the top. I'm here to win the whole thing. Lovely turn. Straight from kickoff. Bukayo Saka into the corner. The man a few years ago that was crucial for Anders Berggang to get across the line, was a key component to scoring a lot of goals, is doing the exact same thing here in Paris.
I've been really interested. Oh, the McGeady's been. I'm really kind of just pleased to see Banano's his change of play style and game speed. Even just how direct he's been playing, attacking with intent. But both players seeming like their confidence or their momentum isn't really slowing. They're having good attacks, good defending pieces as well.
It's an aggressive step with Jude Bellingham. Didn't get anywhere near the player in the ball, and it's another good step from Levy Win to win the ball. I find it insane as well. I probably said this about 15 times over the last 4 or 5 days. Hold on a second. Here's Banano. He's got it surely. Jude Bellingham.
Nice.
Dembele. It was Stam with the step. But the fact that Levy Finn's season was hanging in the balance, he had to rely on other players to do well in their domestic leagues, so the spots would filter down for the play-ins. And he was such a humble person. He was just happy go Larry. He was just so delighted just to be involved.
Maybe that just shows how sometimes you can see on how people play the game. And I think for Levy Finn, he plays to have fun. You can see in his play style going forward, he wants to score the pretty goals. He's on another attack now. Can he get a 2-goal lead? Good defending from Banano.
Crucial interception again there. Can retain possession with Granit Xhaka, who's been very good defensively for Levy Finn in this game. Also contributed to that goal before half-time.
Yeah, I think that Granit Xhaka item is incredible. Both anticipate and bruiser in that midfield, just helping to get the ball back.
ليفي فين دابا كيحاول يكونترولي ما يضيعش كوري بزاف.
Lovely play again. Jude Bellingham. Do you look to have somebody like a Xhaka alongside someone more creative, or do you try and get the balance? Because some people
صعب
opt for
كونتر اتاك.
McTominay, or Adam Morton and Jude Bellingham, for example. Is that something that comes into your mind as a player on what to choose when you're building your team?
I think I like players that can do it all. So I
من
think
ضمن
Adam
مزيان
Morton
الدفاع
probably would have
ديالو.
been like the #1 item for me in midfield. But Granit Xhaka, I
والله
think
مزيان
watching this
صراحة.
game alone, you can see the impact he makes. And I think depending how you play and what type of play style you want, because I think if you want to be able to step in midfield at Granit Xhaka, I don't think there's anything better.
Play switch is really good from Levy Finn.
Oh, good pass. Oh, good turn.
Great defending there from Levy Finn and Stam, and he can start an attack of his own. Look at the triggered run here.
Oh, he got unlucky.
Very unlucky. I think the through ball sort of locked on. They didn't work in Levy Finn's favour, yeah.
I feel like the game is starting to slow down a little bit, of course. Levy Finn leading by 1. But that first half, I felt like both players were getting to the box a little bit more, having a lot more chances, but you can see it slowly starting to start. And I think for Levy Finn, this is the situation he wants.
It's lovely play. Just calm, composed. He's trying to find the angles that he wants at the edge of the box here. It's unlucky again. You know where the pass is aimed there, Shells. Just didn't work out for Levy, and a pause cued from Bonanno. Last time around this stage of the game, Levy Finn against Nicholas, he made some vital changes that helped him push on and win that game. I wonder if Bonanno may do the same here.
Yeah, this is definitely a good pause from Bonanno. I think, once again, you don't get to these situations often. And I think you got to talk to your coach, you got to calm the nerves down, you got to just regroup, assess the situation, maybe make a few changes if need to, and prepare for the worst case scenario.
So being in this position as a player, which you've been many times, you've been at a World Championship, what would you be doing in this position if you're Bonanno?
I think definitely talk to Zizinho. I think Zizinho, obviously, I think having that opinion of someone that's just having a different perspective from you in the game just helps calm down the nerves and open your eyes a little bit. But Bonanno trusts himself and just going through maybe a couple of formations changes, having it prepared, and maybe a couple subs if maybe it's not really getting to the grips of any players at the moment. But I think mainly talking to Zizinho.
See the words there from Dr. Knight, watched behind Levy Finn. RB Leipzig. Our good friend Saul in the crowd as well. You see Edu just behind him.
We've worked with the Man City guys, we know what it means to them, and of course this is the closest they've ever got to a World Championship.
Let me tell you, Saul is, it's like the passion there, it might be more than if he was playing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He takes it on
بزاف.
yeah. So he'll be nervous in this one. You can see coming up at the top of your screen, Nesada versus RVP Legend will be our second semi-final. It's an opportunity for Levy Finn. Look at the creative run that he's done to open up the space. You're joking. That is ridiculous from Levy Finn. Nah,
this is what I'm talking about.
The creative run here. You have to follow it because he stopped him as well, and he's cut back in.
حل
Shot, Granit Xhaka, Levy Finn. That mechanically.
Are you not deep in the composure? We're in a semi-final against Matheus
Bonanno
Bonanno, the guy who lost a game all tournament. But the left stick dribbling. Like the creative one to increase the space and just the manipulating the space himself with the left stick turn. And listen, Levy Finn, like I said, attacking, one of my favorite players to watch.
Like when he won the championship last season, I was there in Germany. I didn't know if I didn't see. Like, he was obviously deservedly win. He's not. You don't win by accident. But like, I didn't know this was possible. Is it going to be 5? Usman Dembele, he slowed down into that top corner, and the German is moments away, 20 minutes in game from reaching the FC Pro World Championship final here in Paris.
The
5-2 صعيب الاخر يمارك 3 بيوت دابا ما يتمرك عليه حتى.
You see him slow down there, but the extra touch and just to get enough space to get the finesse. These are the little things that you don't see. Levy Finn, like you said, you might have didn't think this from him a few years ago, but every time I've watched him, I said there's something about him that I like going forward, and now his skill is being showcased to the world. This is elite level of attacking gameplay from Levy Finn.
I'm still lost for words about the 4th one, that Granit Xhaka one.
Yeah,
I know for some people they may see it as like a simple, the way the creative run.
And he had to increase, it made Bonanno not be able to switch because he had the fullbacks spread out.
Yeah. I think he tapped R1 to stop the run. Or like he maybe flicked what he done was crazy.
all while doing that, while left sticking and progressing to. These are the best FC players in the world.
One thing you can't do though is count out Matías Bonanno of Manchester City. 20 minutes.
More than enough time.
More than enough time to score 3 goals. The question is though, can he score 3 without response? With the way Levi Finn has been pushing forward. A goal straight from kickoff here will do Matías Bonanno the world of good.
We know how fast things can change in this game.
سي مارك ضروري دابا بعد بونانو بغى يبقى في الماتش. فوالا صافي ضيع كرة صحيح. كان يعطيها. دابا بونانو طلع البلوك بزاف غيبقاو بزاف ديال السباس فوق. ليفي فين يقدر يزيد يعمر.
On the wing, shouldn't have been giving away a possession there.
So is that something you would do at this moment? You know it's over 70 minutes have been played. You've got a 3-goal cushion. Do you start to take minutes and seconds out by slowing it down, or do you still progress on knowing that your opponent has to push forward?
It's quite hard because I think on this game you have to keep on attacking to keep the defensive pressure off you, but you don't want to give the ball away too easily. So I think definitely taking your time in certain areas, but you want to keep the pressure and try and score another one. But if Bernardo scores 1 before Levy, then I'll probably start to slow the clock. I love that Bernardo's still trying to be patient. He still has a lot of time. 15 minutes left. Finds Musiala. You can see the overlap.
Lovely.
Oh, great pass.
Beautiful.
Oh,
massive.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
يا لطيف.
I nearly fell back.
كان يتوقع لمسك.
Sometimes you need them little things to get you over the hurdle.
That would have been ridiculous.
What a save that was. That should have been a goal.
So where rush-out play style is so good. And it's cleared from Levi Finn. It's sensible just to get the ball up the field. He would have lost it facing his own defensive line.
Yeah.
Great play from Matías Bonanno. Tries to do a bit of skill into the space.
I'm not sure that's exactly
he wanted. But now Levi Finn can push forward. You see that he'll trigger the runs here.
مزيان يتأهل دابا ليفي فين الفينال باش يشدوا نصادا يسلخوا حيت نصادا خسر مع ليفي فين في المجموعة يردوا الصرف.
Over to Nico O'Reilly, lovely bit of play into the box, but good defending again, as you said, Charles.
This second half from Levi Finn, I don't know if it's maybe Bernardo just lost his momentum a little bit, but Levi Finn defensively has looked really strong. And I think Bernardo's starting to run out of time.
But he's also forcing Levi Finn just to gift possession back to him.
Yeah.
A few clearances we've seen. Can this one pay for Matías Bonanno? He gets it over to Ousmane Dembele, who has an angle for a shot. Doesn't get the aim correct with precision shooting. He's got a corner though.
Needs to try and score quickly. Time is running out.
Very well played there to switch pass. So it's lovely. Should be scoring. I don't really know what's happened there.
I think he definitely finessed it, but I think he either shot too early. But in my opinion, he shot the wrong shot. I think he shot the shot
across goal.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. But then I still think with a finesse shot there, he's still back it to go in. It was like a red time shot.
Yeah, it was
like a red time finish. And a step again. Stammer's been ridiculously important for Levi Finn in this game. He's been colossal in defence. It's Levi Finn who's in his opponent's half in. All he has to do is just keep possession, and another goal, if it isn't secure already, will definitely do that skill move. Can't get a free kick from it either.
صافي صعيب بونانو يرجع دابا سهل على الماتش رسميا. خا تجيب ماشي غير بيت دابا جيب 3 البيوت.
Lovely dribbling, but equally
في بيت واحد.
Good defending from Levi Finn, who is moments away
ما يخليش ياخذ
from a
كورة.
final.
And
it's going to be Adam Wharton potentially for the cherry. Look at the extra pass. No, he's gone for the finesse. Keeper saves it.
Time is running out for Bonanno. I think Levi Finn has done it. You can see the little thing, maybe Bonanno was just a little bit unfortunate not to capitalise on the goal early on. He had a few chances, but Levi Finn, can he get one more just to book himself into the final of the World Championships? Levi Finn has done it.
An incredible accomplishment from the German. You have to remember as well, he came through the play-ins. His spot at the World Championship wasn't even guaranteed.
ليفي فين جاي من البلاينز لعب من التصفيات.
So many top players.
صدق جاي هو الثاني والثالث في دور المجموعات ودابا غيوصل للفينال.
We've seen it before. It's happened.
RVP ليجند اللي غيلعب دابا مع نصاده تا هو جاي من البلاي انز. لعبوا ديك التصفيات الاخرى عاد جاو لعبوا. نايس جي مايتوار. اول واحد غيتأهل الفينال. ليفي فين. برافو عليه.
To shake the hands of Zazzini and Matthias Bonanno. What a performance
برافو تا بونانو.
for RB Leipzig Gaming as they're on their feet. Our first finalists locked in, Shells.
That second half from Levi Finn was sensational. Defensively and defensively, as we've seen. And he has booked himself a spot, taken down Matthias Bonanno, who hasn't even lost the game all tournament.
Commiserations to Matthias Bonanno. We're going to hear from our first finalist, Levi. He's joined by Lou.
Thank you guys. Levi, herzlichen Glückwunsch zu diesem Sieg. Congratulations and willkommen im Finale. I imagine you feel amazing. You've beaten Nicolas earlier, now you beat Matthias. So I want to know how it feels, you know, defeating two star players like that in a row. What are your emotions right now?
Yeah, as I said in the interview before, it's like I can't believe it, to be honest. I'm in the World Cup final. I could not dream about it, especially during the season, because it wasn't my best season. And then coming into the play-ins and shows up my form or shows up my level, and now beat, as you said, like two really good, great players, of course. Yeah, and I'm just happy to be in the World Cup final.
Yeah, you showed your true level, that is for sure. Donc ma question, évidemment, il a battu Nicolas et Bonanno. Qu'est-ce que ça fait de battre deux star players comme ça? Bah évidemment, c'est un rêve. Je m'attendais pas à être en finale forcément, surtout après une saison compliquée. Donc je suis très content d'avoir pu montrer mon vrai niveau en play-in et ici sur scène. And it's gonna be the key EWC moment. You're gonna get to crush the key of another Argentinian player that you have a lot of respect for, of course. But that's how it works here at the FC Pro World Championship. So the floor is yours.
باش ما بغيتيها كتهضر الصح. بقى كتهضر بالعربية صح.
Of Matthias Bonanno here at the STC Arena, reaching grand finals for Levi Finn.
بونانو مشى. الله. طرطق مسكين لك.
Congratulations, Levi, once again. I imagine that must feel amazing. It's, as you said, it's not about the key, but still, I imagine it feels good.
Yeah, obviously it feels good. I'm in the World Cup final. I'm playing maybe my best tournament so far, but of course now I want to win it all.
Of course you want to win it all.
جي مينيموم غياخذ $150,000 صاحبي. ان شاء الله غياخذها غير هي حتى نصاده ولا.
Who do you think is joining you in the finals?
Nasara.
قال لك كيتوقع يلعب مع نصاده.
See if you're right or not. Il pense qu'il va affronter Nasada en finale et on va voir s'il a raison. Stay with us as we're heading to our next semi-final.
Let's go. نصاده غيبدا دابا. جاي نلقى بيتيت بوز ونبدا الماتش.
Play is in our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by play.
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. You see my name in the lights, better get right, champion.
How did you do that? I have no idea.
If my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. The choice is
Welcome to the grounds.
Pre-order right now as you can get FC 27 this September. We welcome back Brendan Smith and FG into the analyst booth. Gentlemen, thoughts on some of these new covers here?
Yeah, I mean, another start of another roller coaster. Hopefully a very, very successful game cycle like we've had in FC 26. Kylian Mbappe is one of the cover stars. I mean, no surprise. He's a huge name in the beautiful game, and he's part of the world's game this year. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for the first time in my lifetime, Puck, here, we've got 3 covers for one single release. There's the Ultimate Plus Edition, which is for the first ever time. If you pre-order that before the 31st of August, you can get an extra 5,000 FC points. There's a Hall of Fame foot selection, which of course we've got the icons and the heroes, so it's an exciting time.
Speaking of Hall of Fame, we're going to be taking a look at some of the champions right off our screen here. We've got some fireworks going on. It looks like PUBG is wrapping up. So our club championship, see a little bit of shake up in the rankings. FG, though, if you're tuning in purely for FC, the top 4 dogs, now top 3 dogs, are now representing any of these clubs. They are free agents and they are looking to score big. But if you're looking for top performers, Navi, after finishing 3rd in PUBG, gets another 500. They pull away from Virtus Pro, who gains 1,000 points and is now in 2nd.
Yeah, it's a big 1,000 points in PUBG for Virtus, of course. But Navi hanging in there. It's so important to get placement where you can gain some points. I mean, the news is, from an FC perspective, the 3 players, like you just said, Bucket, are not playing for any club championship points, which will be one that Falcons will be very disappointed about. Anders Vergang is out of the tournament. He won't be scoring any
فالكنز
points.
كوغانا سهل هناك ورا
Falcons did
قربوا
gain the
شويه
300 points
كاين
there
دابا
from PUBG, so they jumped
خاصهم يشوفوا
over
شي لعابه اخرين
into our top
ناس هذا
6.
دمرهم.
As we heard though, Anders is now out, so that opens the door for a new champion here for for FC26. Break it down for me, Brandon. Expectations as we get into our second semi-final.
I'll be honest, if there's any expectations, they're probably out the window at this moment in time, because I think Team Liquid they're not even on those club championship rankings. People expect them or Team Falcons to get points from this game, this esport, but fair play. Nasada, potentially, of course, with a chance to go through, or RVP Legend. Are we about to Bundesliga? 2 German clubs in the final, but this is a great next semi-final. I cannot wait for it.
Let's take a look at our players that are still moving on, and of course talk about what we just witnessed. A big upset. Matthias Bonanno, who had been perfect the entire tournament. He went flawless through group stages. Like you said, could it be done, FG? He's finally eliminated. How did Levi Finn take him down?
Well, congratulations to RB Leipzig and Levi Finn. They've deservedly got themselves to a final. It's been a fantastic tournament for Levi Finn. As we mentioned, Matthias Bonanno, this is the first time he's tasted defeat. What I like so much about this performance, Brandon, is from an attacking sense, Levi was brilliant, but there was also moments where he had to dig deep. That Yap Stam item, you can see he was playing fantastically throughout the game. And in that second half, he dug deep and he got a deserved win. And a comfortable win. He sets up a game against Nasada, our RVP Legend, in the final.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, congratulations to Matthias Bonanno. Bigger than this. He won't feel it now, but he's in the FC Pro Open next year for top 4. It's his best ever run in a World Championship. But for Levi Finn, it just shows how important peaking at the right time is, Puckett, because he wasn't there. He didn't get there via the virtual Bundesliga. He didn't get there early. He qualified via the play-ins a week before this tournament. He was in Paris a week before the rest of the competition to get his spot. And we're just seeing some of his best moments there, which just sealed the deal with a spot in the grand final.
And Levi Finn is saying this is arguably my best tournament yet. Do you agree with that statement?
Well, I mean, it's hard to argue with him. He's done it on the biggest stage. We're here in Paris. There's so much on the line. And what Levi Finn has done so well is he stayed so composed that he suffered a big defeat in the league stage, albeit he'd already done his job. Usually for an FC player to be able to take that out of your mind and go into the knockouts and go into the tournament, and not remember that is massive. Few goals though, Brandon. So I look at the other side, and we're not touching on the final yet because we don't know who he's facing, but he could be playing the best attacker in the tournament in Nasada, and he also predicted.
نصادا أحسن لاعب في الأتاك في التورنو ماركا دور المجموعة 48 بيت.
Champions League. Yes, he didn't win it, but they made it to the final, losing to Johnny when he got this far in a virtual Bundesliga. He beat Anders Vergang in the final to win that trophy.
48 بيت ودابا في دوري الإقصائية ماركا 20 بيت. في المجموعة عنده 68 بيت. ماكينة الأهداف تبارك الله.
No. Share it with us if you want. They want to give us a little bit, we wouldn't mind some.
Yeah, we'll take you out on Sunday night. In the meantime, let's take a look here at who we have coming up, because you mentioned it, Nasada, one of the scariest strikers in the game, going up against RVP Legend. 2 fantastic scorers. It took extra points and some overtime to get to 11, but for Nasada, he does it in regulation, and he does it against the world's best.
Yeah, absolutely, the world's best indeed. Anders Vergang has had a flawless year. Congratulations to him as well. 4 trophies, 4 major trophies for him, but you can see the moments where Nasada had him in a position where he didn't know how to react, and that's what Nasada does. He scores a goal, but he constantly goes on the attack against you, and in the case of Anders Vergang, we're talking first half here, it already ran away from him, and that is the danger of playing a guy who is our top goal scorer here and arguably one of the best attackers, if not the best attackers in the scene.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I had the pleasure of commentating this game at half-time. I did not expect to see Anders Vergang, the world #1, down 9 goals to 2. Nasada came into that game with 57 goals scored. He's very much close enough to getting 70 goals. And we haven't even kicked off in the final there. He looks dangerous to me, and right now, I still back him to go and win this next game, in my opinion. I know we'll get there in a second.
Are you surprised to see that the fans here in Paris have kind of taken to Nasada's side of the stage?
Not necessarily, because he's entertaining, and I think our fans in Paris, I mean, we're so grateful to have a live audience here, and they're taken to someone who I think they recognise has a real chance, a real opportunity. You look at the average goals, and I mean, Brandon, when you're facing a player like this and he's averaging nearly 9 goals against you, it's just
كي ماركت تبارك الله 8 البيت ونص في
RVP
الماء.
Legend's going to approach this in a way where he's going to have to say, okay, I can try and defend, but realistically I'm going to concede goals. Am I going to have to try and outscore my opponent? And to do that in itself, he'll be more than worthy of booking a place in a World Championship final to do that.
Absolutely. I think, look, a clean sheet is out of the mind of these two for sure. They've played once before in an online tournament. It was, I think, 12 goals to 10 in the end. Other than that, they've never played, let alone in a game of this magnitude was on the line. Of course, these are the best moments from RVP Legend, who had to outscore his opponent FG, and he did that.
Yeah, he did, and I mean, to be fair, he forced extra time with one of the last kicks of the game as well, and that is the beauty of this format. It's not over until it's over. Alian Lion played a fantastic tournament. We're going to see plenty more of him over the years in this scene, but it's all about RVP Legend today. I mean, the question is whether he can go that extra step to make it into a World Championship final, which, I mean, if you ask on the face of it, it's unheard of.
Brandon, you look at this game, it goes the absolute distance as far as we could go. Does that exhaust a player like RVP, or does that inspire him to close it out?
Well, he was in tears, wasn't he, after he won on penalties, but I think it spears him on. Why not go an extra step further? We know he got a top 8 in 2023. This could be the next step for him, so I think it spears him on, and what an opportunity this is now.
And then FG, if you're looking at the big picture, how big of a tournament is this for these two players? Have they been to a grand finals or on a stage this big in the past?
I mean, look, Nasada, of course, is the virtual Bundesliga champion. He's been there, he's done that, and like you said, RVP Legend's been there, he's been in the top 8s, but this for him, it's a much bigger opportunity. They're one game away from a World Championship final, this incredible arena, a chance to create history, Brandon, and these players will be relishing the opportunity. What I've really liked about RVP Legend throughout is he's taken everything in his stride. We saw the first sense of real emotion getting to the final. Let's see if you can go one more.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, this is life-changing amounts of money as well. Not just that, you qualified for the first major of next season as well. That's already in the back of your mind, but incredible. Big, big, big game.
Gentlemen, final 80 seconds before we throw to stage. I want to get your predictions, and of course, tell me about the play styles. How would you describe these two strikers, and who's more dangerous entering this semi-final?
I mean, from an attacking sense, there's only one man, unfortunately, and that is a top goal scorer in the whole tournament. We're going to see a lot of finesse pluses like we have from Nasada. He's so good, and his build-up is so quick. It's just whether RVP Legend can sort of contain him. Personally, unfortunately, I don't think he'll be able to.
Both are at 93% on their accurate passing. Can you slow that down? Because that is some of the league's best.
كيغلطوش في لي باسها ب 94% ديال باس
To
كومبليشن.
try and argue against that. One thing I will guarantee, I reckon 15 goals at least in this game. And in my opinion, I think Nasada wins it 8 goals to 7.
8 goals to 7.
I think we might see a bit more of a 15 goals. I think we'll see closer to 20.
Final question. Do we close it out in regulation? Will there be extra kicks?
I mean, if it goes to extra time, RVP Legend will be confident because he's won a penalty shootout. Personally, I think it'll be done, though, in normal time.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in from around the world. This is the
Let's go on a match
World Championship, and this match decides who is moving on to the grand final to face off against Levy Finn. It's time to get it started as we head down to the main stage.
To be in the semifinals, it feels like a dream come true for me, and I cannot wait to get started to show the people what I'm capable of. I feel like I have everything already, and I'm capable to win the whole tournament, and this is why I'm here. I hope I can do this.
Everybody is dreaming to play in the World Cup, and to win it is a whole different thing. I mean, it can be life-changing, and it's the most important tournament through the whole year, and yeah, it would be really, really important for me. You can see it through the whole season. I was really consistent. I was always amongst the top 8 players in the world, and I mean, this consistency, maybe like 2 or 3 players has it. And that's why I was like a bit disappointed, for example, to not winning the Pro Open or the E-Champions League. And now I'm ready. It is revenge.
الله يسهل عليك. سير وليد الله يسهل عليك.
And it's because I'm playing like one, and I cannot wait to show it.
I beat the best player in the world and I'm ready to win it all.
Watch out guys, I'm coming for you.
Just one match remains between these two players and FC Pro World Cup Championship Finals. For one, it's been the history and the run of a lifetime. For the Romanian player, he's only one victory away from the biggest match in his career.
On the other side, a player in his very first ever World Championships, a Moroccan who has put together outstanding performance after performance, with the support of his friends and family here in the crowd. Now, only one spot remains in our grand final. Lou, it's time to do it.
Let's get it. Please welcome Nasada!
Nasada, let's go! يلا 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 البطل.
He makes Morocco proud, but can he bring his nation to the big finals? He's the king of humility. He's the king of the pitch, and it's his first time in the World Cup pour une première participation au championnat du monde. Nasada pourrait aller chercher sa place en grande finale ici à Paris.
And his opponent, please welcome RVP legend! Years of competing at the highest level have led to this moment. We saw him shed tears of joy after his quarter-final victory, so it's hard to imagine what another win here would mean to the Romanian.
رومانيا هو بطل ديال الدوري الروماني.
Semi-final is about to start, and I'm sure that our players have some stuff to tell you, Ian.
Absolutely, RVP Nasada. It's a big matchup. I won't keep you long. RVP, I'll come to you first. You were so emotional, shedding tears of joy after that quarter-final victory. Do you feel reset and ready for the next challenge?
Yeah, of course I'm ready, and now I think all the pressure is off because I'm in the top 4, so bring it on.
He's ready for it. Nasada, you've already shocked the world. You knocked out the world #1. You're now standing here with an opportunity to step into the grand final. How important have the friends and family and all the support been here for you now?
Yeah, actually really good. I mean, Anders were getting support from the Falcons, so it's not easy to beat them. But I think they did well, and I'm really, really motivated.
Both motivated. Let's get a handshake and let's get into this semi-final. Who's booking the spot in the grand final?
Thank you very much, Ian. Cannot wait to get this second semi-final underway. They've been waiting in the wings after 2 huge quarter-final victories. Nasada beating the world #1 Anders Vergang. As for RVP,
ديجا لعبوا مع بعضياتهم العام اللي فاز وكان نصادا خسر مع ار في بي لاج، لكن دابا كلام اخر ان شاء الله. المعادله تغيرات.
For this upcoming semi-final affair, who is going to have a date with Levi Finn in our grand final. What's your thoughts and feelings before we get kicked off, Grav?
Curious to see how RBP Legend is going to approach this match, because even though Nasada doesn't play the way Alihan plays, it is an offensive style. So I do think the way he defended was good. I do think if he just enters an end-to-end FC match, he'll lose. So he has to do what he did against Alihan. That's defending, that's trying to go for the low block, and that's going forward and being aggressive with the counterattacks. On the other side, on Nasada, I don't think he has to change anything.
What can the history books take us from this one as well? EU East matchup between these two. Obviously, Romania, Nasada playing from Germany representing Morocco. It was a 12-10 victory for RVP Legend. Plenty of goals on that matchup.
كنخسر ب 10-12 نصادا.
As well, yes. So a lot of time
دابا تشبك عاوتاني في هذا
to
الماتش.
score. Who would have got more confidence from their quarter-final? A penalty shootout win against Alihan Lyon, or a dominant display versus Anders Vergang?
Definitely Nasada, in my opinion, because you just bet the best player in the whole world and you made it look easy. So even though RBP, I think he got the pressure off his shoulders because he's now qualified for next year's FC Pro. I mean, Nasada, it's just, you cannot be any more confident than Nasada at the moment.
Also, no disrespect whatsoever to each of the two players, but if you said before we kicked off, RVP, you're going to play Nasada for a chance at the FC Pro World Championship Grand Final. Nasada, you're going to play RVP Legend for a chance at the FC Pro World Championship Grand Final. You shake your hand. Absolutely.
I'll take it. I'm happy with that one, but I will say that RBP, I'm sure these two have played a lot online.
Yeah, you would, even behind sort of the stats that we can get just from, not even rivals, but so many qualifying events, so many matches in that same region, you would imagine that they're pretty familiar with each other.
يلا let's
and
go.
Also, you know how each other's going to play. There's going to be attacking displays, there's going to be goals. Who will race out to a start quickly? You see the average goals, Nasada, certainly the favourite in that particular stat. 9 goals to 6 on the average over the course of the FC Pro World Championship finals here. Let us know at home, who do you think is going to go all the way? First blood will fall quite RVP Legends' way. Casillas calling to action early.
مزيانة هذه مزيان.
Now, a chance for a counter attack. Look at those.
مزيانة هذه مزيانة. الوسط. كريزي. كريزي let's go. بداية موفقة بداية موفقة. كان غيبدا خاسر ومن الكونتر اتاك قدر يصدق بدي رابح. كريزي.
Semi-finals of the FC Pro World Championship. If you make a mistake, you'll get punished. And I will say that Nasada he knows who he's playing against because RBP scored 2 goals.
Ooh, bravo, bravo. Beat. Crazy. Finish shot. كي جاتو. Nice.
Are you telling me we're back at 2019?
Someone called Danny Hackerberg.
That was a crazy player luck. The first time shot to make it 1-1. We're here to play rich. We're here for a beautiful FC26 match, and I'm curious because it seems like neither one of them are gonna shine away from the big guns.
صعيبة ضمر. ماشي مشكل شوية عليك.
3 goals have been scored. Attack is the best form of defense in this particular matchup, as the arena as well, the STC arena filling up with spectators. They're loving what they're seeing here from the FC Pro World Championships. We still to find out who is going to be lifting the glorious Jogo FC Pro World Championship trophy, putting their name in the history books with a $250,000 paycheck coming their way as well. What you're liking so far from RVP, he looks like the occasion isn't getting the better of him at all. If anything, he looks a lot more comfortable. Is that because he's already qualified FC Pro Open? Both of these two players now, the shackles are off. Just go and play.
I would say that Nasada expects more from himself, so of course he has to be happy with the FC Pro qualification, but at this stage he knows he is the favorite to win it all, especially after beating Anders. But on the other side, I don't think RBP expects anything from himself. Job's done, and now whatever else is on my plate, I'll happily eat it. But if I don't, I'm fine, I'm going home.
Qualified to the Pro Open, guaranteed $70,000. Would you say exceeded expectation?
فوق شي مشكل.
Who expected RBP
مزيانة سير.
World Championships? I didn't.
سانشو الباصة ما دازتش.
And continue this fairy tale that it's been.
صراحة RVP Legend وقف مزيان في الدفاع. واخا ديجا تماركا على جوج بيوت ولكن وقف مزيان. كيخلي نصادا يدير بزاف الأخطاء. كيزد عليه كاع لي زيسباس. دفاع كومباكت وفي الوسط 4-2. اوه على شويه ديسي كان باغي يدير عليه وبدل الراي حتى للثاني. مزيان مزيان مزيان.
And Anders Vergang 11-5 victories to settle his place into the guaranteed top 4. Counter attack. Red shirts at the back post, queuing up if he plays the pass he tried to. Masada just gives him the ball back.
دوماج.
He will be punished for this.
نايس. كيضيع بزاف كواري في هذا الماتش صراحه مستريسي شويه.
Definitely, we're talking about FC 24-25. That would be a penalty.
Couple of mistakes from the side, especially at the back as well.
He's not playing as good as he did defensively. This is he through?
Yeah.
He's not playing as good as defensively as he played against Anders.
Could he be underestimating RVP?
It is hard to play when you're the favorite. Sometimes
do you prefer being the
underdog? It can get to you, yeah. Sometimes you just prefer to be the underdog playing against Anders. Of course, you know you're able to win, but if you don't, everything's good. Look at the player lock.
RVP legend has been outstanding this opening 22 minutes.
مسخوط RVP legend لاعب مخير الصراحه وكيضيع البيوت. هذا هو اللي مزيان الصراحه الناس هذا. وانا لا RVP ماشي كلينيكال، ما كتجي الكره كيضيع. الناس هذا خصو فاش تجي هو الكره ما يضيعش. سد عليه مزيان الدفاع.
RVP legend Messi will send Messi on the run. Does he have the pace to get away from Alphonso Davies? Yes, he does. And the finish is immaculate from Leo Messi.
Wow. It was the decisive pass to Messi. I thought the Bruiser was going to come. But look at that low driven. The Bruiser did come in, but too late. And I will say, he's the only player in the whole competition to be using that Lionel Messi item, and it's paying off. Scored a hat-trick on the quarterfinals, and he's been unstoppable so far.
Bien. ايوا نصاده ديالك. دوماج. دوماج دوماج.
Lionel Messi alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the heart of midfield. Nothing unusual about Salma out wide. The most popular pick at left mid. Messi on the right boot. This game is played at a ridiculous pace for us.
ايوا موسيالا. يلا ساكا. يلا بوكايو. سير موسيالا. دوماج ما كدوش الكره ما كدوش. لا خليتي له الاسباس بزاف ولكن مزيان. كيضيع راه كيضيع. هذا ربيت هذا.
Could be the difference because every player in this matchup here on the pitch is capable of scoring from almost everywhere. If you can defend an attack, if you can stop your opponent from getting a shot away, that feels like a big win in the grand scheme of the game.
Definitely, it's another chance for you to go into the attack and having a clear chance because I mean, RVP, he scored 3 goals, but he's had 6 big chances. This could be another one. Yes, to make it 4-2. Another low driven by
Dommage.
And the Romanian wants to play at the final. And he keeps playing like this, he'll make it happen.
He absolutely does.
Low driven finish
into the far corner. What I was going to ask you, in a 9-minute game of FC, a competitive FC, how many attacks do you think you actually get in a game? 30?
I was going to say 25, yes.
If you can defend 10, 15 of those attacks, as he has done right there as well, you're going to win the game. Because the chance conversion rate is so high. Players don't miss chances. That was just offside. Every time RVP Legend comes forward, there's a shot at the end of it. There's a corner, there's an opportunity at goal. Nasada isn't registering shots from his entries into RVP Legend's attacking third. And RVP Legend has got the potential here to run away with this game before Nasada even wakes up.
It is smart when you're playing the volume FC, let's just call it, the volume of chances.
خاصو بوز نصاد خاصو بوز شويه دي شونجمون يدير ريسيت فهمتيني الماتش يقدر يرجع ان شاء الله. يلا ليتس جو وسيرتو لا ماركا شي بيت مازال الماتش ديجا بزاف د الماتشات كان خاسر فيهم ورجع اوفسايد.
His plan B in his quarterfinal was I'm gonna defend on a low block, going for the counter-attacks. But we know his plan A is this one.
Yeah.
And he's great at it.
This is where he's at his best. On the front foot. Pinning opponent's back. Dembele.
مزيان الفي بي ليجند مرتاح 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 مرتاح. المرة الثانية كيما كاين بحال البيت. جي برافو. بلاير لوك مسخوط.
He knew before it happened. Right before the shot, he knew it was going in.
Wow! Saka with an absolute beautiful double here in the first half.
He has to defend this one now.
And he does. RBP legend is playing.
مزيانة هذه مزيانة. ايوا تماركي البيت دابا احسن تخرج ب5-3 احسن. بيان برافو معلم مزيان مهم هذا البيت هذا قبل لابوز.
But these are the small margins that we always talk about. It could have been a 2-6 result prior to the first half ending, because it was a clear chance for a counter-attack and he kind of panicked. Passed it backwards, didn't make much more sense, and he scored the goal to make it 3-5. And these are the clear moments that define semi-finals, finals, big stuff. My question now would be, how do you think RBP is thinking about that missed chance and the opportunity of being 2-6? Or is he thinking, okay, I just did a mistake, I'm just moving on. What do I need to do to hold this 2-goal lead?
We're going to see the best moments from the first half. I think it's less about what RBP legend might be thinking, Grav, and more about what Nasada's thinking.
جوج بيوت الفرق في الشوط الأول. ماشي مشكل يقدر يرجع إن شاء الله. هاد البلاير لوك مرضوا بها جوج مرات كي ماركي عليه بنفس الطريقة.
He has shown us so many different strings to his bow in which he can pierce Nasada's defense.
That's the thing, when you know on the counter-attacks your opponent can punish you, but when he's defending on a low block he can go for a player lock.
That's almost a secret weapon, that first time strike there.
يلا ليتس جو الشوط الثاني.
How do you defend those?
إن شاء الله نصاد يرجع.
You have to get more aggressive, you have to try and close the pass down, but then what does he do? Maybe just flick off the player lock, dribble, pass the ball through you.
بيان نصاد.
Curious to see how Nasada will.
لا عيب شوية عليك عيب شوية عليك. عيب شوية عليك.
45 minutes left to go. The winner plays Levy Finn in our FC Pro World Championship Grand Final.
ايوا البيت هذا ان شاء الله الوسط.
How we expected it to.
كريزي ليتس جو. 5-4 يلا مازال بويت. ما يدريش ما يعرفش هيتستريس دابا خصو يماركي دابا تساعدو ان شاء الله.
I think Nasada changed to 4-4-2, not 100% sure, but it seemed like in this attack it was FC Pro Nasada.
Yep. Pass, goal.
Great attack.
Bien دفاع bien. بالعقل. بلاير لوك مزيانة. بشوية معلم ديمبيلي ديالك. كريز دوماج جوج ديال الكواري مبغاوش يدخلوا. بيان ديالك بشوية. هذا بيت ان شاء الله. ديالك ليتس جو. ليتس جو قلب عليه ذاك الماتش.
I will say this is fairly similar to the quarterfinal in which Alihan scored 2 goals right after the second half started, so in 10 minutes.
يلا دابا علي دابا ار في بي ليجند دي يتستريس اش بونس خاصك تماركي واش غيتستريس مع ماشي مشكل
I don't know if we can roll that back to see how the goal actually went in. It looked like a long ball up to Saka. He then played
ماشي مشكل مازال عنده هو المومنتوم دابا خصو يزيد يمارك ان شاء الله.
Curious to see because RBP didn't play well during that second half. Of course, after he equalized the last kick of the game, he went on to play a much better extra time in his quarterfinal. But curious to see if he's gonna learn from his mistakes.
ساهل يتفادى صراحة. برافو الدفاع.
Nasada's game really, isn't he? He's back in this end-to-end match.
البيت هذا ان شاء الله.
Feels like he is the one in control.
البيت هذا ليتس جو.
I was going to say trailing.
هذا هو نصادة ما كاينش اللي يوقفه.
It feels as though the momentum, the pendulum has swung Nasada's way.
It does look like he's more dangerous at the moment. It looks like what you were talking about, the volume of attacks.
More resulting in shots.
بيان برافو. يلا هذا البيت هذا باش ترجع صافي.
So Nasada is having a shot on target every single attack and he's going forward.
Is that because RVP legend maybe knows he's been
هو البيت هذا والله إلا عرفتو. ليتس جو. برافو. شرب الماء وبرد على راسك وليدي.
A second half dominant display of the very top draw from Nasada.
That is 4 goals in 15 minutes. I mean, you have to go for a pause.
برافو نسيم. ليتس جو.
Andres, your coach, and you gotta think because there's something going wrong now.
So from a tactical standpoint, what's changed?
Not 100% sure, but I would say that Musiala is now on shadow striker. So when he gets the ball to the camp, it's more of a 4v3 situation.
يلا نسيم يلا.
To be fair, I don't know how you're able to counter that. You gotta be more aggressive, I think, because the ball can't get to the camp. When that happens, you gotta go aggressive with the depth. You gotta go aggressive with the way you press, because if not, the ball gets to the camp, you're doomed.
What RVP Legend was doing so good in the first half, he was aggressive, he was stepping on him and winning the ball back high up the pitch. Now is it because Nasada's got that extra body in the final third? He just instinctively, maybe without even realising, isn't being as aggressive and is dropping off, leaving Nasada space to hurt you.
Especially because the thing with shadow striker is when you get the ball, when you recover the ball with your defense, you can't get the ball.
يلا ليتس جو نصعد. زيد عمروا ليا.
It doesn't work. But if you're able, when you get the ball back, to get the ball to the camp, it's a 4v3 every single time. So it is a hard choice if you're able to do it.
Oh, nice. دفاع واعر. كونتر اتاك.
And look what's coming up there at the top of your screen. Team Benzema versus Team Amine. Benzema
ايوا البيت.
versus Amine and Brack. I look forward to watching that one. Might even get in the crowd for it.
There is a chance.
لا.
Seeing Bruce Granek play FC, I'm there.
برافو معلم.
Two-time world champion.
ولكن ما تبقاش تغلط مون فرير. زير معانا. وقف مزيان دابا في الدفاع. كيبغي يلعب كرة دغيا وكيغلط.
In a dangerous area, but Nasada just looks so much happier and freer now.
Look at Musiala. Can you see Musiala? So he gets the ball down to Musiala and it's easy with the counter-attack. He can easily pass it to Dembele and Musiala, and it's a 4v3 as I was just mentioning.
بيان
De Jong into Saka.
بالعقل عندك الوقت بشويه عليه. لا بشويه عليه.
Not where he wants it though, is it?
It's still 1 goal. It's 7-6.
Absolutely. RVP Legend trailing 6 goals to 7 against Nasada. It could be 7-7 if Messi has his way. Patient build up on the edge of the box.
شويه عليك انا صاحبي مزيان.
The movement.
شويه تحل الدفاع ولكن برافو معلم.
They just get a little bit impatient there.
معلم موسيالا الكونتر اتاك البيت. كونتر اتاك البيت كونتر اتاك البيت.
He can't get back with the midfielders, so he has to commit with the defenders, and he's done very well there. 20 minutes left to play, including a little bit of injury time.
نايس مزيان ما دوزش هذاك الفوز. ايوا هذا البيت ان شاء الله. ايوا البيت 4 كونتر 3. ردها الله. دوماج. الناس هذا لعب مزير شويه ما كيحاولش يبوشي. نايس كريزي كاسياس. سيف د الماتش هذا ان شاء الله. بقى 15 دقيقة.
So he had to look for an answer. He went for the ball roll scoop turn, and to be fair, I thought that was going in.
It looked like it. He didn't that time go with Messi's left foot low driven across the goalkeeper like he did previously. Do you think he could have an angle?
Don't think so. I think he was just one step ahead the previous time. That's why when the bruiser came in, he was able to go for the low driven. I think in this instance, he just gets pushed. I do think it was the right choice. Sometimes you do the right choice and it doesn't work out. Maybe you didn't aim well enough. Maybe your player, your opponent.
Had the same one with against Alihan Lyon, the game changer Novella.
Yes,
she
with
didn't
Salma.
quite aim far enough in the corner.
We never know.
But that wasn't a, in your opinion there, he's done the right thing, it's not a...
I would say so, yes. I would say so. Curious to see if either one of them are going to change formation. Curious to see if Nasada for a 4-5-1, 4-1, 4-1. I don't think he will.
I mean, he's having success. He's taken the lead.
McTominay, sub done.
Saka finds Messi.
Bien, Casillas.
That one's got to go in.
ميسي مسخوط ميسي.
Lionel Messi. 2 chances to level up the tie.
بيان صليبة. سير الكونتر اتاك البيت هذا. ايوا بلا عقل بشويه.
On a couple of occasions.
سديت على راسك شويه الطريق. دوماج. رجعات.
To Nasada. This game all of a sudden now, Grav just seems to be getting a little bit edgy.
بدا يتزير شويه نصاده في الهجوم ما بقاوش كيبانوا له لي زيسباس بزاف بحال اللي كان في الاول الشوط.
RVP legend once again. Ball scoops him back inside, finds Messi. Can he be the
بيان ديفنس واعر اوليزي. يلا ديمبيلي دا البيت خصنا شحال دي ما طلعتي يا صاحبي. حصل شواح.
Nasada is going forward. I would like to see some game management from him.
Possession, slow it down. Dink over the top. I think he might have just straight offside.
Nice offside. Let's go.
And another pause.
10 دقائق ان شاء الله ويسالم.
shots RVP legend has had.
بشويه.
I mean that her first half it was 2-2 and
ماشي مشكله نصاده كيبان شويه مستريسي نصاده سي نورمال. دابا هو الفيفريت في هذا الماتش.
because he was just I don't think he
ولكن دار اصعب حاجه ترجع الماتش وانت خاسر بجوج الفرق دارها اللي بقى غير ساهل ان شاء الله.
How important is it that both of these two players individually through their domestic leagues have won this season as well? They've gone through adversity, they've lifted a trophy, they've lifted a title, they've had that winning experience. Mentally, that won't be a problem in the final furlong here.
RBP against Alihan. He did equalize in the last kick of the game.
It's not over till it's over.
No, never.
شوية.
Their confidence is just off the charts at the moment.
Not long left to go here. Nasada. Leading, but Lionel Messi on the third time of asking.
تحل الدفاع.
You can't give the goal that sort of room. He stepped in, an RVP legend simply bypassed it.
I don't think he realized what happened. He ran out of the second man press, so it
شي
didn't
مشكل شي
work.
مشكل مازال أصاب الماتش. Let's go.
So for the people at home, when you're pressing R1, if you see a red triangle on the top of your player's head, you've just run out of the second man press. And I think that's what happened to Nasada. He trusted the second man press to come in. It didn't happen. So it was 2v1 with Messi. And he was trusting a player that didn't come.
And once again, we go into one of these pauses.
It would be incredible to see a replay if we could, if we are not underway, to see that goal, because it was just that small error with the second man press.
These players are going to be running out of pauses soon now.
Probably, yeah.
Getting to extra time if that's where we're going.
Let's see this kickoff.
7-7. He tracked it at the top of the pitch as the RVP legend.
Let's go, Nasada, let's go.
All the way back. So Nasada couldn't switch the play.
لا
In the
لا لا
instant, and he's given the ball away here, Nasada. That's
ارتاح
what they're
أصاحبي
playing
ارتاح.
for.
لعب مرتاح. تزيرش راسك.
The title of being the best in the world. The
بيان
world
بيان بيان ديال
champion.
كيب شوية عليك. مزيان راكم 3 كونتر 3. 3 كونتر 3 هذا بيت إن شاء الله.
Walton, can he find the pass?
Great defense.
دوماج. دابا خصو يزير في الكونتر اتاك. صعيبة. بيان دفاع. كريزي دفاع. يلا هذه الفرصة هذه نساليو كلش. حاول بشوية عليك، حاول تاخذ اللاست اتاك فهمتيني؟ انت اللي تهجم من الاخر. ارتاح.
He definitely should.
There's going to be one singular moment, unless there's an error at the back, for Nasada to win this game. RVP Legend stepping up the pitch there. He fancies maybe taking the ball off him.
Go. البيت.
Punching through the gaps. Kika. by Jude Bellingham. RVP Legend's got a chance to go forward.
دوماج.
And this is going to be
آخر محاولة.
before extra time.
بيان دفاع. Let's go. Nice. كريزي ماتش كريزي أشواط إضافية.
Nasada, the first time he's been here at the World Championships. Grav, what a game we are witnessing so far.
بدأ الشوط مزيان ولكن بالتالي بدا يتستريسا شوية، دار شوية الأخطاء، ضيع كواري، عطى الفرصة للار في بي ليجند باش يرجع في الماتش. يلا دابا جوج الأشواط إن شاء الله باقيين وربي يجيب التيسير.
Yes, Graf.
What's going to happen in these 30 minutes left that we have?
Well, if history tells us don't go to penalties, because RVP Legend is cool under pressure.
He is.
I think I've just seen Karim Benzema walk into the building.
Cabe 9 la maison.
Ballon d'Or winner.
Oh, my favorite player ever.
Really?
Oh. I mean, Karim Benzema. Perfect striker.
يلا let's go Nasada.
Well, that's to come. But before we get there, we've got to find out who's going to be in our grand final. 7-7. Brendan Smith were close. He said there'll be 15 goals.
Yes.
Messi into Ousmane Dembele, opening up the pitch for Saka. Back inside, Ousmane Dembele, first time low driven, piles it into the bottom corner.
It all came again on the wing with Bukayo Saka and that low driven.
صعبة أنا ما يدير في هذه الصراحة.
Take that shot a lot.
No, never. We don't see first time shots.
No.
He's doing it from player lock, from driven passes as well. Nice manual press with Dembele. and this could be a great chance for a second goal.
Salma
برافو
can't quite get away from Simikan.
برافو نسيم دفاع زوين. دابا ما ديرش لي فوت، ما تعطيش الكره. البيت ان شاء الله، هذا البيت. برافو الهيل مزيان. بيان بيان بيان. معلم. جو مازال تزيد لشي بويت في هاد الشوط هذا ان شاء الله.
EWC 26. When you get to extra time, you gotta swap some center midfielders on because the likes of Bellingham,
لا
Adam Wharton as well, Scott McTominay, they make
بيان.
huge difference.
ايوا غير هادي
Maybe we've seen Elise, Kika as well coming on here.
مزيانه.
For
ايوا كيكا.
Nasada.
وليزا على كونترول.
It's the SBC, I believe, for Elise out on the right at the moment.
صعيبه
Driving forward, he has
صعيبه.
to commit. Does he go? Does he
كريزي. برافو ستام.
position himself perfectly there with Stam to get the block. Team press very quickly activated there from the side to try and get close to the short corner. Limit the options into the middle of the pitch, but it doesn't help because Lionel Messi can go on the left or he can go on the right and tucks it into the bottom corner. There's a hat-trick.
مزير شويه مزير.
It was a hat trick on the quarterfinals and a hat trick.
برافو RVP
from Lionel
كيلعب صراحه مزيان.
On the semi-final as well. Look at that. He was just going with the analog sprinting. At any given moment, I was expecting a ball rush.
يلا مازال البيت ان شاء الله قبل ما يتسالى الشوط.
Makiri cancel, and Nasada was expecting that as well, but nothing came. He just went with the analog sprinting, low throwing with the right foot. 9-8.
Woo! Crazy!
Just offside.
شويه.
That'd be good timing though, wouldn't it?
Yes.
شويه.
RVP. Will there be breathing room going into the second half of extra time? Will there be a cushion of a couple of goals?
كي تمبوريزي RVP ليجند كيلعب مزيان صراحه.
Does RVP Legend even want to take the risk of giving away possession to Nasada for a final chance?
برافو عليه.
McTominay, Dembele, back to Bellingham.
برافو RVP صراحه لاعب مخير.
To half time of extra time.
دوماج. ماشي مشكل مازال.
RVP Legend 9.
Wow.
مازال الماتش.
At the start of this day, Rich, do you think anybody expected Levi Finn and RBP Legend to make it into the final? Just one person, the whole world.
No.
Levi Finn, RBP.
I didn't have either of them two in the grand final.
And they're just, one of them is there already.
I think RVP Legend has shown us over the last, look at that celebration, over the last 4 or 5 years, he shows glimmers of genuine, not even world class, but truly remarkable quality. But it's the consistency, putting it together game after game after game in a tournament. He's got top 8 at World Championships before. He's finished decent places in E-Champions Leagues, for example. Outside of Romania, getting that championship was the big thing. This is his first tournament on the global stage where he's put it together game after game after game after game, and look at the confidence that's going with him.
In all fairness, we could compare it to Greece last year.
Absolutely. Very similar. 15 minutes remain.
كرة عند RVP Legend.
Who Levi Finn will be playing.
حاول يلعب بالعقل
In
ده.
your FC Pro World Championship Grand Finals. RVP Legend and Lionel Messi.
The only player in the whole competition to be using Lionel Messi.
Pulling him into a
RVP
position
Legend بوحده الوحيد اللي يلعب بميسي في
which even in his
tournament.
wildest dreams, maybe he didn't believe he would be at.
كيحاول يطومبوريزي ينيرفي تا ناس هذا كيلعب مزيان. ناس هذا خصو كره واحده يشد كره واحده ان شاء الله. نايس. هي هذه ان شاء الله. دايزا ما دايزاش. دوماج.
There's a reason why length is still meta. There was length against control, and we know all day long who's gonna win. O'Reilly with the lengthy.
Dembele, can he find it through? Messi's there!
لا عنده مشكل مع السكند بلاير بريس. فاش كيبريسي بجوج لعابه كيطول فيها بزاف، وفاش كيطول فيها اللعاب الثاني ما كيبقاش يدير البريسينغ وكتصدق مضيع بزاف د ليسباس، ما كتبقاش تقدر تحكم باللعابه الاخر. وقعت له في ديك البيت ديال التعادل الاخر.
That's potentially Gravison.
وقعت له هنا عاوتاني. عنده دابا 10 دقائق باش يماركي جوج بيوت. يقدر ان شاء الله يقدر. الا كان شي لاعب يقدر يرجع هو نصاده. اكثر لاعب ماركا البيوت في التورنوا كامل، ولكن خاصو يزير شويه.
Even if he's 99 rated,
doesn't matter. 10 minutes left. Nasara needs a win.
But needs to score right now. Kika cut out by McTominay. And Scott McTominay gets a total.
RVP Legend مطيح دابا البلوك لتحت كاع.
RVP Legends way.
قلبها 4-3-3 دابا.
He doesn't need to go forward.
هاي.
Game management is kicking in. He's just chipping.
كيجري الماتش ديالو.
But if he has the chance for a pass into strikers, he'll look for it.
Because an 11-8 scoreline is game, set, match. Jude Bellingham finds Saka.
برافو سير نصد هذا البيت. هذا خصو غير هذا البيت.
Will stream forward once again. Giuliano Elise linking up.
بيان بيت. لا لا علاش درتيها في بروميير بوط؟ علاش بروميير بوطو ضيع البيت ديال الكمباك صراحه.
We talked about composure, we talked about confidence, and we expected dribbles, finesses in 1v1s, but he did neither.
دوماج. جيجي برافو نصاد. ماشي مشكل.
He knows that was it. That was the moment.
RVP دابا يبدا يضيع الوقت، بدل في اللعابه.
And he's just absolutely killing the clock here. Constantly changing players, constantly wasting the seconds by RVP Legend.
برافو RVP Legend. دوماج.
Truly unbelievable
دوماج
from the Romanian. He's living in dreamland right now. Seconds away from an FC Pro World Championship Grand Final.
RVP Legend يلعب في الفينال مع ليفي فين بجوجهم ما كانوش مؤهلين للتورنو، كانوا في البلاي انز ودابا قدروا يوصلوا للفينال. برافو عليهم، برافو عليهم صراحه. جيجي يستاهل يلعب في الفينال. كان واعر في هذا الماتش هذا. دوماج نصر دوماج.
Unbelievable. Nobody had that
on
their bingo card. Nasara.
Du wirst Weltmeister, Nessim, okay?
Truly desolate. You can see how much it meant to him. This was his tournament. It was opening up for him. Playing against a player that he knows so well, potentially in the grand final in Levi Finn. In the virtual Bundesliga, they would have crossed paths so many times. Tears in his
قريب
eyes.
صراحة. دوماج.
And he gets a huge reception from this crowd. Ian, that is what competitive FC is all about.
It is indeed. I mean, first things first, I've got to say, apparently you're the only player in the tournament that played with Lionel Messi. I'm pretty sure you're glad you did.
He's the GOAT, of course. And yeah, for me, he's the GOAT. And I was like 7-6 down, and I told him, come on, GOAT, you have to save me. And he scored like 2-3 goals, so I nothing to say.
I mean, it's obvious that you're happy. You said before we got into this semi-final that you didn't feel pressure because you're in the top 4. Now you're in the top 2. How's that pressure feeling?
Still no pressure. I did top 4.
Yeah, you happy?
Yeah, of course.
All right, we've got some business to take care of. RVP, come with me. We've got another key to crush. This could be your penultimate key that you crush here if you make it all the way and clutch up the trophy. But this is your moment, RVP legend. It's a tough one. A remarkable World Championships. A debut comes to an end. Nasada's breakthrough tournament was one to remember. He'll be back. But this was not his year. RVP, come with me just briefly. I got one final question for you here. Levithin, you know him well. That's who you'll be facing off against in the grand final. How do you beat him?
The very interesting thing against me and Levy, it's because we were in the same playing group and we played each other, and I won that game like 9-8 in the 90th minute. So I just hope I can replicate that, but I feel confident now.
You're going to win this thing?
I hope so.
Best of luck. Thank you very much. Cheers. All right, we've got still so much to come. A third place matchup, the grand final. But before any of that, I've heard that Benzema's in the building. I've got to go find him.
يديروا ماتش استعراضي. يلعب بنزيما مع واحد الانفلونسور فرنساوي. الطاكل هذا قتلو. هذا بيتعاون هذا. دوماج. On va faire une petite pause.
Pas de l'artificiel.
I think we have time to play other games outside EWC. Yeah, for example, in summer, or maybe if you don't reach a tournament, you have a lot of time to play other game.
I don't really play other games besides EWC, to be honest. I used to, but I just kind of stopped when I really got competitive into EWC.
My all-time favorite PlayStation game, I think God of War. I played every single one from PlayStation 2 to now PS5, so I love it.
Once I would say God of War Ragnarok, the last one. I like to play it. It was a good adventure.
Well, my favorite PlayStation game, of course, it's EAFC. Like it's my passion. I love football. It's also my job.
No, I love trophy hunting, but it depends if it's really hard or it's just a hard like you need time. But sometimes I can go for the platinum, and sometimes I will stay with the silver one.
Honestly, to hunt the trophies in all the games is not like my priority. I just like to enjoy the game, play, just follow the story, and that's it. Even in EFC, I don't have a platinum trophy, so.
Play is in our DNA. Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by play.
Somos do grupo Superfãs, estamos na EWC 2026 e vamos fazer um desafio de dar caneta. Vem com a gente.
Galera, e aí? Quem será que ganhou essa competição de canetinha? Foi o Bruxo? Ou foi o Vini?
Foi eu. Eu ganhei. Isso é ruim.
Galera, eu acho que fui eu, né? Que o fenômeno aqui sou eu, né? Então, galera, vejo vocês no palco principal no EWC 2026. Tamo junto.
Eu ganhei.
Sem brigar, cara. Não vai sair a imagem, não.
Na Palatina tem uma decisão de público. E quem ganhou foi Vinícius Júnior!
Galera, nos encontre aqui na EWC 26, estamos te esperando. Vamos lá.
Nos encontre aqui na EWC 2026, estamos te esperando.
Nos encontre aqui na EWC 2026.
Vai.
Nos encontre aqui na EWC 2026, estamos te esperando. Venha.
The last game of today wrapped for MLBB here over at the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet. So, of course, Chris is joining me to give us the update because I heard Falcons won?
Yeah, Falcons got a win against Falcons. So, I mean, look, it was a positive for the organization either way. They were going to have one team going through. There was one team who came through the wildcard stage. They managed to make it to the tournament. Did quite well, in fairness. You know, unfortunately for them, they got in the same group as the PH team. So the team from the Philippines was always going to be one of the favorites. They're going to advance on through, which was the expectation to a certain degree. Kind of making up for what has been a bit of a mid-week, I want to say, for Falcons. Of course, we kind of got week 2 of MLBB of the MSC coming up next week, which is where their money will be made. But for them, it has guaranteed themselves some more championship points. But Ginny, they need to find a win somewhere, and that doesn't feel very likely at the moment.
Oh, that's a scary prediction that you're throwing my way. I know you guys are wrapped for today, and that's it from every single other stage except ours. So make sure you stick around for our broadcast to find out who wins the majority of the club championship points at EAFC.
Mesdames et messieurs, quel plaisir, quel honneur pour moi d'être accompagné par l'un des monuments du football ici à Paris, à la STC Arena. Omar, quel plaisir de t'avoir ici. Alors aujourd'hui, c'est pas pour commenter du football à l'ancienne, mais pour commenter du EFC, de l'e-sport. Tu te sens comment?
Bonsoir à tous et merci d'être avec nous. Exactement, on va vivre un grand moment de notre existence parce que d'abord, évidemment, il y aura le jeu, mais là, on a les stars, les étoiles.
Et dis-toi que c'est toi la star, mais on va encore réussir à faire mieux. On va aller au milieu de cette scène Omar, puisqu'on a deux invités en grande pompe également avec leur coéquipier, un show match au sommet. Et j'ai l'honneur d'introduire le premier participant à ce show match. Vous le connaissez tous, le grand, l'immense, le Kabenwebe Omar.
Karim Benzema. Plus fort, debout, debout. Tout le monde debout, évidemment.
Karim, quel plaisir de t'avoir ici à Paris, je peux te le dire, tu manques énormément aux Français, donc on est très content de t'avoir là, forcément. Je voulais savoir un petit peu comment tu te sens, ce retour, en plus sur une scène e-sport.
Non, bien, franchement, déjà bonsoir à tout le monde, merci d'être là, en tout cas ça fait plaisir de vous voir. Et non, content d'être avec eux, et merci pour tout. Hein.
Ouais, effectivement. Alors moi, je crois qu'en plus, tu as un micro, que tu es équipé, à moins que je me trompe. C'est vrai que, oui, effectivement, il y a un micro ici. Je voulais aussi te demander, parce que vous allez jouer à un show match, je ne connais pas tes compétences de gamer sur EWC. Tu te sens confiant ?
Ça va. Je me débrouille bien. Bon, on va voir. Mais bon, après, j'ai un bon coéquipier, donc ça va le faire.
Bon coéquipier, donc ça va le faire. T'y crois, toi, Omar, à ses capacités en e-sport ?
Mais évidemment, les gens qui ont un talent, c'est de haut de la tête jusqu'au bout des pieds, à tout moment.
C'est partout, effectivement. Et on va pouvoir accueillir notre deuxième concurrent, celui qui va l'affronter, un rival de taille, un pilier du stream français. Il a fait des événements, c'est un grand amateur de football. Omar.
Amine. Non mais pas, lève les mains de tes poches, voilà, là d'accord. Allô?
Karim.
Et il est trop grand en tout, hein, aussi, il est grand. Des tailles, avec une beauté intérieure très bonne, c'est vrai.
Tous les deux en réalité.
Non, intérieur et l'extérieur, je veux pas, mais l'intérieur, très bonne.
Oui, effectivement, Amine, évidemment, on est ravis de t'avoir ici. Ici, c'est forcément chez toi. Tu as eu des grands moments de football. On te connaît sur des grands événements caritatifs aussi. Je te félicite. À propos de ça, bien sûr, on se sent confiant sur scène face à Karim Benzema. Pas de stress, tranquille?
En confiance, je sais pas, mais je suis très heureux d'être là et merci pour ce privilège d'être avec Karim dans un si bel événement. Omar, toi, Loupiot, les deux sacripants Bruce et Braque qui vont arriver. J'espère qu'on va donner un bon petit divertissement, mais je pense que ça va être dur. Karim, le football, c'est le football, et Bruce, c'est un champion sur le jeu, donc...
Fais timide, attention. Hein.
Ouais, attention, tu confirmes, Karim, le football, c'est le football, que ça soit à la manette ou au pied?
Je pense qu'il a tout dit. Maintenant, on va voir ce qui se passe. Hein.
On va se retrouver sur le terrain, effectivement. Je vais pouvoir accueillir vos deux partenaires. Vous allez pouvoir vous installer directement, Karim à gauche et Amine à droite, directement à vos postes. Pendant qu'on accueille Bruce et Braque qui vont vous rejoindre sur scène pour vous accompagner, vous aider à vous mettre en position. Bon, Omar, moi j'ai hâte de commenter un match de EWC avec toi.
Parfait. Nous, on s'installe là.
Bon, brièvement, Bruce, tu joues quand même avec un pilier du football français. T'es confiant comment?
Je suis très confiant. Parce qu'on sait qu'il a beaucoup d'intelligence de jeu. J'ai eu la chance de jouer contre lui il y a de ça de nombreuses années et j'avais vu qu'il jouait très bien à FC, donc j'ai confiance.
Eh bien, on espère que ça vous mènera au sommet en tout cas. Omar, tu veux prendre la température là-bas côté Amine et Braque, ça se sent comment?
Absolument, parce qu'on va demander comment on s'échauffe. Moi, je ne suis pas très expert. On fait comment? C'est les poignets, c'est... Voilà, la photo d'abord, mets-toi, voilà. On s'échauffe comment?
On se chauffe. C'est Braque qui doit me dire, c'est l'expert.
En vrai, on s'échauffe pas, on y va et puis c'est terminé. Hein. Tu veux échauffer comment? C'est quoi? On doit faire une séance de kiné? C'est quoi? Non,
il y a un petit massage avant peut-être.
Non, tu joues.
Là, faudra se chauffer surtout le mental parce que en face, c'est fort. Mais s'il te plaît, Braque, t'as des comptes à régler avec ce mec.
Oui, avec Bruce Granek, j'ai pas mal de comptes à régler, évidemment. Il me rend fou toute l'année, donc déjà juste dans la tête, ça va déjà être un gros match, déjà.
Non, parce que ça joue la gagne, hein. Attention, il y a du caractère, motivation, inspiration. On y va, un grand moment.
Ouais, je pense que la game va se lancer dans pas longtemps du tout, pendant qu'on a forcément les choix. Alors moi, Karim, je te redemande brièvement, parce que je t'ai vu parler des touches juste avant d'arriver sur scène. Donc c'était quand ton dernier match de EWC?
Il y a longtemps, il y a longtemps. Faut juste que je change les touches et c'est bon. En fait.
Allez, on change les touches et c'est parti. Omar, j'ai de la confiance de mon côté aussi, hein, apparemment.
Ça y est, ils ont pas fait des changements de manette, ça y est. Hein. Et ils s'échangent quelques consignes. Hein,
Benzema غادي يلعب هتشبك.
Ouais, on sent qu'il y a des instructions qui sont transmises des deux côtés.
C'est... Pardon. Mais...
Ah, pardon. On y va.
Ouais, puis Omar, je sais pas si t'as remarqué, mais je sais pas si t'as vu ces deux clés qu'il y a sur scène. On a d'un côté la team Benzema et de l'autre côté la team Amine, qui ont chacun leur petit trophée de l'EWC. Et à la fin, ce qui est
grave,
génial,
le gagnant,
voilà, le gagnant explose la clé.
Bien joué, à un autre moment.
Je pense qu'on devrait avoir ça dans le football aussi.
دا فونسيكا كريزي.
Exact.
علقنا على ماتش دا فونسيكا.
Ah bon? Ah, vous avez changé les touches? Non, il faut que ce soit tout équitable. Non, commence pas, hein?
ما بغاش يخليهم يبدلوا.
Ils disent que non.
ما بغاش يخليهم يبدلوا المانيطه باش كيلعبوا.
Côté éthique, mais.
Ah bah on est d'accord, on joue sur un pied d'égalité.
Évidemment, ça c'est la base.
Il y a quand même le Kabenwebe et Bruce d'un côté, il faut respecter
Bon,
aussi.
il faut envoyer le. Ça y est, vous l'avez ou pas? Et là, ils font du.
Ouais.
Karim, je veux pas te.
Omar, je sens que tu t'impatientes.
Oui, parce que c'est pas.
دا فونسيكا 100% عمره لعب شي ماتش د البلاي في حياته. تعطل عليه.
Oh, les deux! Ils se bouchent la bouche aussi. Ils veulent pas qu'on entende.
Je crois que ça y est, Omar. On arrive.
Ça y est, c'est parti!
Dans ce show match entre la team Benzema et la team Amine.
بنزيما بالبيض.
And we're underway with the show match between
خلينا دا فونسيكا.
and Team Amine. I will say
ندير لايف جوبونس ديال الفرونسي.
he's my favorite player ever.
Yeah, I heard you saying that. I know you're a big fan, taking the photos and the videos already.
Oh, I mean, I just.
الماتش ديال الفرونسي يكون حسن. يكون كيعلقنا دا فونسيكا. ما كيعلقش كاع. ما كيعلقش هنايا دوماج. ما دايرينش تعليق في اللايف.
The EWC,
ما دايرينش التعليق ديال دا فونسيكا في اللايف. ماشي مشكل. نشوف شكون يربح.
Yeah. Oh, but I was watching.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I respect that. I respect obviously Team Amine Brack.
بنزيما هو اللي لعب بالبيض.
I remember back in 2013 when Alfonso Ramos was
مع شكون الأحمر وشكون الأزرق. حيت لاعبين جوج مع بعضياتهم.
Madrid, I was watching.
جوج كونتر جوج.
Yeah, I was. To be fair, I was 15, so I was
knowledge of the scene for that's over a decade ago. Let us know in the chat as well.
باينة بنزيما هو
So
الأحمر.
relating to Karim Benzema's
ultimate
team items across the years, what are some of your favorites? I've got one in my mind already.
Go
Which
for
one?
it. What?
Wait,
شبكات.
think so.
شبكات.
Go for it.
How's that not a foul?
Which one is yours? Favorite Karim?
بنزيما غادي يماركي بنزيما.
I'm gonna save that. I want to let the chat go. I've written it down already, and I've actually added up all of Benzema's items throughout the years of Ultimate Team. In the chat, take a guess. How many Ultimate Team items do you think Karim Benzema has had since its inception? Any guesses, Graf?
Should I guess? It's gonna be loads. I would say 30.
You're miles off.
Miles off.
Miles off, Graham.
Miles off.
I counted it twice just to make sure because the number was a bit crazy. Just for reference, there was a year where he's had 10 items in 1 year.
10 items in 1 year. Which one was it? Which year?
It was 23.
شحال من ايتم خذا بنزيما في اللعبه من نهار بداو يلعبوها زعما جو بونس تكون شي 200.
Having a look at Benzema's item, I will say the one that I used the most probably it was on 18. That's Scream Benzema.
Yeah.
When he was on 99 shooting. Oh,
my one is 2022 flashback Benzema. For those that remember, it was about 110k or so. Yeah, that one. That's the one there. 86 rated, superstar. Especially for the Road to Glories back then, those will know.
وصلوا واقعين مساكن هذو كاملين.
I'll give you another guess for the amount of items.
I said 30.
Yeah.
I said I was miles off.
Miles off.
I'm gonna say now 60.
You're still a little way off.
Yes.
You're still a little way off.
راه أكثر من شحال من 20 عام هو في فيفا جوبونس دونك بنزيما غيماركي على بنزيما بنزيما بغى يماركي كونتر بنزيما.
To be fair, they are playing on the settings that the pro players play in, so of course we'll see some big messes. To be fair, I've never played that much during Futis.
ضيعوا البيت.
I'm watching at the moment. I'm seeing 2023 Karim Benzema Futis 99 rated. He had to be a demon back in the days. You seen any shoutouts at the chat?
We're trying to figure out as well, guys. Trust me, on who's who. We haven't been told it, so I actually don't know. But I'm gonna assume. So the person that's tackling when no one's near them is Karim Benzema.
Yeah,
blue.
Probably.
It's got to be blue.
It's got to be blue. So it's as you see.
Benzema was there.
Of course, he plays well. So. Oh, Brock. Oh.
Yeah, he's got to finish it surely.
I'm in. Come on.
ما عجبنيش السيتينغ اللي عنده في المانيط.
On the top left of your screen, you can see KB9 à la maison with the white t-shirt. So as Ryan was mentioning,
someone's actually got it correct. Trade the train. That is correct on how many items he has. So keep guessing, guys. Let me know if you.
I said 60, and
you're still a way off. Just for reference, as the ball is going all over the place in the box, it is including like those years where there were World Cup cards included as well in that. Obviously, you've got the regular gold items, you've got Ultimate Screen, you've got informs, Team of the Years, Team of the Seasons, anything.
But then on 2014, for example,
200 بزاف ما تكون شي 150 كارت.
I'm still thinking 70. It's not 70.
بنزيما ماركا بنزيما ماركا وبنزيما.
Scores the first goal as he did at the Champions League final against Liverpool.
I know you love that being a big Real Madrid fan.
It is Karim Benzema, the greatest striker of our generation. Let me just say that, Ryan Pessoa. And you can see the celebration from the French player. Okay, so I'm still looking at Karim Benzema's. I will say, I remember back in 2025, there was an FC Pro item from Karim Benzema, which I didn't remember, to be fair. So Abu Fassi picked Karim Benzema, and we had Karim Benzema with a finesse.
Benzema عاوتاني ماركة بنزيما.
Benzema and Team Benzema here, 2-0 up.
You can see the reaction. Neymar has the ball, and again, Karim Benzema scoring with Karim Benzema. I'm telling you, Ryan. What is the celebration from Karim Benzema? I love you so much, Karim. You're the best. I'm fanboying all over the place now.
People asking when the final for the FC Pro World Championship. We've still got the 3rd and 4th place to be played after this. This is just a little bit of an entertainment break.
Yes.
here at the Esports World Cup. It's probably about an hour or so away.
I would say so.
قال عندهم مشكل في
So
البلاي.
we do have, as Ryan mentioned, we're on the halftime now. So we still have the second half of the show match between Team Karim, Team Benzema and Team Amine. But then after that, we'll go for the third and fourth place match. It will be between Nasada and Matias Bonanno. They have to pick points for the club championship, and there is a difference in the prize pool as well for both of them.
People saying turn up precision for them, it's unfair.
To be fair, it's really hard. I don't know if you play with any friends, FC, but I do from time to time. And precision shooting is really hard.
Right there, so you can see it clearly.
You can see Karim's reaction. This chance by, I'm sure it was Brian. It has to be Bragg, right? He went for the Ronaldo chop, so.
This was another chance.
It was the same celebration that he used to do at Real Madrid as well.
People still asking about the Mystery Nation. I don't know if you haven't given that away, have you?
No,
it's
not
been
yet.
given. Okay, I almost gave it away. I almost gave it, you know.
So, we did mention back at the analyst desk that we see Petit make it in.
اوه ماركا امين ماركا. اوه بنزيما عاوزاني ماركا.
Team Benzema are flying. This team have been 3-0 down.
شو ثاني دابا.
I did say it was a bit unfair that when you've got Bruce Grant on your side as well.
It's too good.
Got a multiple-time champion.
You did see Benzema's celebration. You get off the stage. Get off the stage.
Lex, you haven't missed the final.
No worries. We'll be underway with our final in approximately, I would say, an hour and a half. Back to the Mystery Nation. We did mention that there was a player who's still competing, who's called Web Nasri.
Yep.
Who's from this nation. I played against Web Nasri back in...
I think I did as well, 2v2.
ECL 2019.
Wow. You win?
I think I did. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I beat... Do you remember? Because I played against Web National. I think I beat him, but then I played against Frontale. I don't know if you remember. I lost against him.
Can't remember.
He was from this nation as well, and I lost against him.
Same nation?
Yeah. And then on playoffs, 2019, I lost against Web National in round of 32 playoffs. I think that was the year that Stokes won playoffs. Wasn't it?
Yeah, 2019, yeah. Let's see if Team Amin can get a way back into this game.
How many items does Karim Benzema have?
The chat got it already. 92 items since 2009.
92.
Obviously, that doesn't include
You know
emotes
what
and
I'm
stuff, because if you included that, would be in the thousands. Oh, beautiful bit of skill almost.
92. It's a lot. Just going down memory lane, trying to look for a few Karim Benzema's.
That flashback one has to be. The chat surely agree with that, because it was reasonably priced as well. Like, it wasn't an overpriced flashback SBC. That has to be the best answer. Benzema. Obviously, he's had Team of the Year, Team of the Seasons.
We're not counting those.
Almost.
ضيع البيت مستاك.
Currently having a look. I'm thinking. Karim Benzema's 2018 Scream item. On 2016, he was really good, I remember, because I played with a few of his informs. He actually had one inform, second inform, third inform, fourth inform back in 2016.
And here he is on the ball. Can't get the ball across. Saliba kicks it clear. There was also one, can't remember the year, you've got it open right now. He had a centre mid item. Karim Benzema centre mid, winter wildcard. I just got, it would have been 23 maybe, or 22. 21.
I'm going.
Oh, lovely play. Speaking of the devil, almost getting a goal. The final is between RVP Legend and Levi Finn. That will take place in about an hour or so, maybe a little bit more than that. Third and fourth place match between Banana and Nasada.
There was. You are actually right.
What year was it?
That is 23.
Oh, I got it right the first time.
That is 23.
I remember the centre mid one.
Centre mid one. Well, great stats. I mean,
it was 80 plus.
بنزيما هيك يتاكل كيف الكرة كيتاكل.
It's 92 dribbling, 89
هذا بيتسو خير.
87 passing, 86.
كيعرفوش يماركيو كاع هذوك اللي لاعبين كونتر كريم الفرقة ديال امين مش اللي.
His best item this year, an 88 rated in form, which the players are using right now. Let Mbappe go. Get the ball to Benzema, maybe Zidane.
I'm confident one of those years. I'm talking 20.
هذا اللي مع ما بنزيما هو اللي مارك هذا البيت.
4-0 à la maison, Karim. Oh là là. Look at Amin's face, Ryan. He doesn't know what's happening. I'm telling you, you're playing against Bruce Granick.
Yeah, it looks easy. The finish as well, Neymar, wow.
Karim, the dream. And you can see the celebration from the people at the stage as well. I'm thinking back in 21, 2 or 3, with the aerial, not the aerial, but the crossing.
Yeah.
Meta, I think it was a team of the season, team of the year.
Someone's found the account. W Benz.
I'm thinking we used to use it on comp. I'm talking 2v2. 2v2 when we were playing with the 4-3-2-1.
You might, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. We'll see. Can we get a few more goals in this game? Last 10 minutes of this 2v2. Brack and Amine are suffering 4-0 down to Bruce Granick and Benzema. It's going to be 5, surely. And Golo's going to pass it or chips it across. Benz can't get onto it. Oh, wow.
Chance for Ronaldinho. Karim Benzema gets the ball to Bellingham.
The thing is that they're not that bad to be 4-0 down. Like, they've got the skills, they've got the dribbling, they just can't get through.
I think it's just the precision shooting, to be fair. They had 2 or 3 good chances.
It's Benzema again, over to Zidane. Might be a volley, no, he's flicking it up all over the place.
Oh, كي دار له.
I will
Crazy.
say, because I trust your ability to understand French. I will say, Karim Benzema, I'm sure he plays the game.
No, there's no way.
There's no way he doesn't play the game.
He has to be playing something.
There's no way back in 2015, 16, 17, this guy didn't play the game. I'm not sure about today.
Oh, he was fast.
But when he was young, he was
definitely
playing the game 100%.
I'll be honest with you, Grab, when I said at the start, he said he didn't, I completely made it up. It was a 50-50. I was either right or I was wrong. I could be wrong. I'll be honest. 50-50, who knows? So if anyone understood French at the start, let me know. I hope I was correct. They've got the PSN there. Ball in real life, add on the game, 4-0 up.
You've touched your Duolingo now, right?
Duolingo hasn't saved me yet. As Team Benzema 4-0, massive victory over Team Amine.
Nice,
let's head over straight to the stage.
Non.
Aïe, 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 aïe. On va saluer.
Pas photo, pas photo.
Venez avec nous.
Attends, on va essayer de les... Oui,
Bah oui, non, mais ils sont dégoûtés. En même temps, c'est un no match. Une humiliation. Vous mettez le mot que vous préférez. Je ne sais pas quoi vous dire. Bravo, peut-être.
Non, mais c'est normal. Amine, il est malade, Amine, voilà. C'est vrai, c'est vrai.
On va vous ramener sur scène.
Donc, tout ce qui est réflexe, il a été moins à point. C'est vrai, il a toussé cette nuit, il a toussé.
Il n'était pas dans un bon jour.
Ouais. Non, il n'a été pas du tout dans le jour.
Non, moi, Omar a fait remarquer quelque chose que je trouvais intéressant, c'était que le Benzema dans votre équipe semblait moins performant que le Benzema dans l'équipe d'en face. C'était une explication à ça.
C'est vrai.
C'est parce que Karim utilise mieux lui-même.
Faut l'utiliser.
Karim utilise mieux. Karim, tu confirmes?
Bah oui, faut bien l'utiliser. Ouais.
C'est quoi ton signature move, par exemple?
Frappe croisée, et voilà.
Voilà, après c'est enroulé, c'est fait. Alors moi, je vais avoir l'occasion d'emmener forcément du coup Karim et Bruce pour aller au Key Crusher. On va avoir le mur qui va se lever. Vous allez vraiment être là, vous êtes dans la peau des joueurs e-sport de l'e-sports World Cup. Le mur qui va se lever, vous allez pouvoir éteindre la clé de l'équipe d'Amine. Attends, Omar n'est pas sur le selfie, on y retourne. Non, mais il prend ses aises, il est comme à la maison. Karim, Bruce, je vous emmène ici. Pour le Key Crusher, c'est le rituel Bon bah Karim, tu vas pouvoir...
كريم يكراش الكي ديال امين.
Évidemment, la manivelle, on va te montrer. C'est le rituel de l'eSports World Cup. Mesdames et messieurs, est-ce que je peux vous demander d'applaudir Karim Benzema suite à cette victoire? Il a cassé la machine.
فرق له منها ماشين.
Je crois que ce n'est plus en état. Moi aussi, je pense.
كريزي بنزيما والله لا كريزي.
Mais non.
الرسلو من الماكينه كامل.
Karim, tu vas quand même pouvoir voir la clé d'Amine exploser sous tes yeux. Amine et Braque qui se sont finalement pas très bien défendus. Et voilà le bruit de la victoire.
نعم.
On vous la donnera évidemment en cadeau. Karim Bru, je vais vous ramener sur scène. On va aller devant le public. Omar, Amine, Braque, je vous laisse me rejoindre. Effectivement, Omar, Amine, bon, il y a évidemment beaucoup de monde qui est là. Content de vous voir, etc. Alors moi, je voulais vous dire déjà merci de nous avoir rejoints pour ce match d'e-sport. Moi, j'ai adoré. Je voulais savoir un petit peu ton ressenti. Alors, qu'est-ce que ça fait d'être sur scène dans une chaise gamer avec une manette en main et voir autant de gens qui te regardent?
Non, c'est un réel kiff. Je ne voyais pas comme ça en fait. Donc déjà merci aux personnes qui sont venues, qui sont présentes, ceux qui ont organisé ça. Donc ça fait plaisir de jouer devant des personnes comme ça. Donc merci à tous.
On applaudit bien fort. Debout, debout. On applaudit, oui. Voilà, tout le monde. Merci, voilà. Un grand moment vécu, passion, plénitude, sensation. Il y a des gagnants, des perdants, mais on est ensemble et le moment a été magnifique. Allez, on applaudit tous.
Bon, Amine, brièvement avant qu'on se quitte, bon, la défaite, mais on a kiffé quand même, on a pris du plaisir aussi.
On a passé un bon moment, ils étaient plus forts que nous, c'est tout. Meilleure vision de football, meilleur gameplay, et nous, deux sgegs, c'est tout, voilà. Il n'y a pas d'autre analyse à faire. Et merci pour le privilège, on a passé un vrai moment, et merci à vous tous d'être venus. Hein.
Bah, c'est nous qui étions honorés, évidemment. Merci à Bruce et Braque de nous avoir rejoints, bien sûr. Et merci à toi, Omar. Je te laisse peut-être un petit mot. T'as aimé commenter ce match de EWC avec moi? Ça va, c'était cool?
Merci à vous et sachez, et il faut se le dire, c'est un vrai moment parce que c'est pas du hasard qu'on a été réunis pour un moment, justement pour en passer un moment de convivialité, de partage. Encore une fois, merci à vous tous et aux messieurs et à Lou, surtout à Lou aussi.
Merci très cher Omar, merci à tous. Merci à vous d'avoir suivi ce show match. Et pour les personnes qui ont eu des balles numérotées, il y a des giveaways qui ont été proposés par les garçons et par le WC. Donc n'hésitez pas à vous rendre à l'entrée de la STC Arena pour récupérer vos lots. Make sure you stay with us. Thank you so much for following, and we'll head back to the third place match and the finals right after a break.
We know that our FC Pro players are brilliant on the virtual pitch, but how good are they really when it comes to real football? Welcome to Hit the Hole. First shot. It's heavy. Shot number 3.
Okay.
Just. He's got himself 20.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You're on 20. You need a big one. Go for the scoop. I like the technique.
I have to try to draw the top. Oh,
20.
Was not the crossbar the challenge, right?
There wasn't the crossbar challenge. There are no bonus points for the crossbar. That is it. You get 20 overall.
بون الدراري انا نوقف غير هنا عييت صراحه.
Doesn't count.
ونتفرج في
Sorry, mate.
الماتش
No.
اللي باقي ديال
Zero. You're on 0.
ديالنا صادا، نتمناو يربح ان شاء الله، حيتاش غادي ياخذ $5000 زايده وغادي يربح some points باش يتاهل
I don't think
للبرو
that
اوبن.
was the way to go. Last one.
التوفيق.
Come on, we need a point.
Oh.
Everyone's got some points on
نشوف
the
ان شاء
board.
الله السيمانه الجايه. تشاو تشاو.
I'm so bad.
0. Unfortunately, you're bottom. Dots.